Okay, well, hello everyone. Happy Monday morning to you. It's McGolfin TV. It's your Monday afternoon live stream. Welcome to the show. Shout out to the folks watching live. Shout out to all the folks watching on the replay.
Thank you, guys.
If you enjoy the stream, don't forget to click like and subscribe. We greatly appreciate it. We got a fun show for you today. Lex, would you like to introduce yourself and introduce our little game we play today?
Hi, everybody. I'm Lex. We're going to play chat versus golfer today. So every bogey I make, you guys get to take away a club. Every birdie, I get a club back. And every two pars, I get a club back. So this is your chance for all you guys who yell at me for hitting driver to take driver out of my hands today, basically.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Let's get it going.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to hit driver. So those of you in chat, you can start thinking about what you want to take from me. If I bogey this, great.
Yeah, I got nothing else going on this stuff.
Can you decline updates and not take them?
I mean, I get afraid that stuff's gonna mess up if I don't accept them.
I mean, we finally have a working product. We want to just like not add anything to it.
Well, you know, I'm afraid if I don't do the updates, then there's conflicts.
I know.
All right, guys. I think we're back. Sorry about that. Check. Hello. All right.
Time for me to hit a tee shot. The data's not great.
Yeah.
It'll resolve here. We're just going to smash one out there. Going out to the right. Really slicey. Okay, not a great tee shot, not a great start.
All right.
All right, it was fine. It's a par 5. It's fine. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
All right, let's run that intro, guys. Welcome to the show. It's McGolfin TV.
When Lex swings the club, he's aiming for the stars, fighting for the birdies.
It's Lex versus chat today.
Phil's got the cameras rolling, keeping it tight.
I'll mention it a few times throughout the show. But basically, every bogey you guys get to vote and take a club permanently out of his bag.
I love seeing my handicap ball.
Then it's like, oh yeah, this is regular. This guy's always cheating.
You've been hurt in a golf cart wreck. Call us. We'll get you the
Lex's drive is fire. Watch him break the green.
He's one of the OGs of the channel. He says the mane is flowing. Talking about her hair. And I like to
every
feel the
game's a score.
That's how I judge
Tune
how
in
much
with the
club
crew,
is. If I feel it in my hair, the way some people feel bumps in their feet.
It's the
If I feel it
ultimate
in
show
my hair,
with Lex on the course, bringing that glow. Phil's got the shots making the magic.
A lot of guys don't count all their strokes, and so their handicaps are much lower than they actually.
Okay. All right, give it to me. That was bad.
From the bunker to the fairway, you know they're in sync. Lex's perfect putt makes you instantly blink. Phil's got the soundtracks bumping just right. McGolfin TV won't give up the fight. Clubs in the air and Lex's aim is clear. Phil is yelling cut, cause the win is near. Fans are cheering wild, it's their favorite spree. Lex and Phil ruling McGolfin TV.
All right, guys, welcome to the show. You're on the first hole on the second shot.
I'm just over here in the rough. I'm gonna wait. There's some guys on the tee box over there. I'm gonna wait for them to clear out. Last guy's hitting, I think. and then I'm going to go hit the shot. I'm going to take 3 wood and try to just go for it and get it. No.
All right, well, while you're considering
Yeah.
it, let me run that flyover, excuse me, so that everyone can see what we got going on. So we teed off, he went out a little out to the right there. Somewhere out there. He's going to try to knock a long one up close up to the screen on this first hole, which is par 5. All right.
Okay.
Looks like we got some birds out there today.
Oh yeah, that tree's 90% air. I'm not going to hit this. I'm going to play smart. I'm going to hit a 6-iron up over the tree. I'm not going to play with the tree at all. I don't want to lose any clubs. Not right off the bat anyway. 6-iron put me in good position. Sounded weird. Middle of the fairway, perfect position. I'm well set up for my 3rd.
All right.
All right, Phil, how was your morning? What'd you do this morning?
Let's see. What did I do?
Did you sleep in? When'd you wake up?
Woke up at like 9-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not really sleeping in,
Good.
but was having trouble falling asleep for some reason. I need some new history documentaries on YouTube to fall asleep to. Yeah, but anyway,
That's the
guys.
problem with history. It's like we're out of history.
Yeah,
There's
we
no
are.
more of it. We're out of history. You're already done with it, bud.
That is true. I've scoured. I know too much. They need to go back in time and change history so we can get some new content. Anyway, today, guys, I call it Battle of the Bogeys, or Lex versus Chat. Basically, the game today is, for every bogey or worse Lex scores, you guys get to vote and take a club out of his bag. And he has to try to earn them back. And basically, the way this game works is for every 2 pars, he earns a club back. If he gets a birdie, he earns a club back. If he gets an eagle, he gets to take 2 clubs back. And so the question is, can he keep all his clubs in his bag? And Lex, I had an idea, depending on how it goes, a little like a wild card for the back 9.
Okay.
If you're like doing great and you got a lot of clubs left, basically,
Yeah.
if you have a 3-putt as well, will also count as a lost
Okay.
club.
Okay. Or we could go a club for every shot over bogey. Really make it interesting. You guys are at a significant advantage today. I have left my laser in my other golf cart.
Uh-oh.
I am laserless. I have no idea the distance here right now.
It's 92 yards.
It's not 92 yards.
Okay. I'm sorry, 94.
Oh, that could be pretty good. That could be really good.
All right, looks like he's on in 3 on our first hole here. Have I listened to History That Doesn't Suck? I've never even heard of that. I'll check that out, Cameron. Yeah, it was a good
that
shot.
was a good ball.
Good looking swing there.
Yep. That was good result. I was practicing these at the range. I got some good practice in this morning.
Is that on YouTube, Cameron? Is that a YouTube program? getting hard though. You know, part of it, I don't want to pay for premium. What's up, Milner? Welcome in.
Hey, Milner. Thanks for posting your swing.
Freaking oh, was that Milner? I couldn't figure out who that was at Discord that was posting their swing. That's cool.
I think so.
Nice. What's up, Karen Golf? Shout out to you. Welcome in. What was I saying? Oh yeah, but YouTube's like up the amount and the frequency of the ads. Right, I can kind of like fall asleep through some ads as I listen to my history stuff to fall asleep to, but they're just absurd now. Oh, he says...
I think we are paying for YouTube Premium right now.
Well, it's my personal account on my phone. I've never bothered to log in with the golfing account.
All right, we got to look at birdie here. There's a little bug, a little something here. Little leaf. Guys, don't be afraid to clean the line. What do you think, Phil? Maybe here?
It's hard to tell the total slope because of the angle of the camera. I mean, it definitely...
the quality of the data.
Generally... Well, it's just the angle.
Okay.
Yeah, camera looks good. I just... I mean, it looks less than that, but I'm not there, so...
Every one of these, right? If I get... It's less than that if I give it speed, but if I die it, it's right there.
Oh, hey, yep, you're right. Boom. All right.
Guys, line I'm up 1 I'm up 1 in the bank.
All right, well, if you're going to play amazing today, maybe we need more wild cards. There you go. Paint that chat green, guys. What's up, Ozzy? Good to see you.
Lime's in the chat.
Yeah, Milner said that wasn't him in Discord that was posting that swing.
No.
It was someone else.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I couldn't figure out who that was. All right.
I'm going to get a club here, get a sip of water, think about what I'm going to do. I think I'm going 3-wood over the bunker here.
All right. Here we are at hole number 2. It's par 4, 366. I think 3-wood's a smart play here. I think this guy's gunning for us. He doesn't want to lose a single club today. But yeah, if you just came in late, guys, we're doing Battle of the Bogeys today. So basically, every time Lex bogeys, you guys get to vote and take a club permanently out of his bag to try to make the golf harder for him, and then he gets to try to earn them back. Unfortunately for us, he already birdied the first hole, so he's already got one. He's got a 1 club save in the tank. And I did say if he's doing really good by the end of the first 9, we'll do a little wild card. And basically, any 3 putts will also count as a lost club.
Or we could let this guy cook. God, let him cook. Don't go too far now, baby. All right. In the fairway. Ball was dead straight. Really good looking shot. Great swing.
Very nice.
Good follow through. I'm staying down on it. That's the biggie I unlocked at the range. When I'm on camera here, I'm not staying down on the ball. I'm trying to watch the ball flight, right? I got to do all this commentary, and I'm horrible at giving you that play-by-play of the shot. But I got to look up to see what it's going to do. But in reality, I got to not even watch the ball and just trust that it's going to end up right on target when I keep my head down, because that's what happens. Couple of more days and this place is going to be Open for cart paths.
Nice.
Or open to drive on the fairways. That's going to be big.
What is it doing? Get off there. Get off there.
Okay. No laser. Don't know what to do.
What's up, Keith? Shout out. He says we're making margaritas. Oh, with the limes in the chat. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, guys. Hey,
Yeah, we are.
You know what? It's 12:18 on the East Coast, which means, you know what? It's afternoon. Go ahead and make yourself a margarita on a Monday afternoon, guys. No big deal.
That sounds mighty tasty right now, Phil.
Right? It's not an issue if you're doing it celebrating with friends on the internet. If you did it alone, I might talk to you about a problem, but you're here with us, so have a drink.
Shout out to any of you guys in Hong Kong. It's like midnight there. You know, when those guys joined the other day, it was a weird time in Hong Kong.
I was wondering what time it was when they were, yesterday.
I think they're 12 hours difference. All right, I'm going to take a 56. There's not a sprinkler cap in sight. They don't even post the yardages on the sprinkler caps. I'm trying to find a 100-yard marker. There's no 100-yard marker. Oh shit. It's going long. It touched the green and it's rolling off the back.
Okay.
You know what I didn't do? I didn't stay down on it.
You literally forgot your little unlock.
Yep. And it's the most important on the wedges. I got to stay down on the wedges to get that ball to go in the air.
Yep.
I was hitting them so high and soft on the range. Okay, that won't happen again.
All right, let's see. Also, today on the show, guys, we'll do a little weekend roundup. We'll talk about Waco Neiman's win at the Live event. We'll talk about the Zurich Classic. Real fast, since it's a quick one while he's going to his ball, I think starting tomorrow, right, we had a lot of fun with the doing the little viewer predicting the Masters winners. And so we'll do that for all the major championships this year. So PGA's next. I think we're now only, what, maybe a week and a half away, 2 weeks away? So I think starting tomorrow, we'll start taking your votes. Presuming we can see who's in the field. I gotta figure we have a pretty good idea at this point. So, yep, starting tomorrow, guys, start thinking about your picks for who you want to pick to try to predict who's going to win the PGA Championship. Karen Golf says it's 12:20 a.m. right now in Hong Kong. So there you go.
And we were streaming even later, though. It was like they joined us on like an afternoon stream.
Yep.
At like 4 a.m. Hong Kong time is the thing.
Yeah.
I think those guys had just gotten done in the sim, right? Like all night simming. And we're like, let's watch some golfing TV after being in the sim all night, which I got to say is just, I'm super happy about that. I think that's rad. Picking up viewers at Hong Kong from like 5 in the morning.
Yep.
Like that's not in the demographic pie chart of what I was like, hey, this is who YouTube's gonna throw us.
Cameron says Hong Kong bots. They're pretty sophisticated bots. They literally were like responding to specific stuff in the stream. Yeah, those paid bots, man, the AI in them is pretty sophisticated these days. They act just like real people. Alrighty, looks like he's still got a good chance for par here. He says he leaked off the back, but that's not a bad spot here on our third shot. Just gotta chip it close, get his par, and get out of here.
Chip or putt? I think chip. I think in a true chip, not a pitch. We're gonna truly chip this.
Okay.
Let it curve into the hole. It wants to go home. Get in the hole. This is makeable. You made these on the putting green all morning. I stubbed it. I just totally messed up. That's why I don't do the chipping. Is this into the grain? I didn't use the bounce. I had to open up the club face. Oh boy. All right, guys. Oh, you don't get to take a club away yet.
Nope, not yet. But we could use a bogey here to even it out. I hate to root for you to hit bogeys, but it is what it is.
It is what it is. That's the game today.
Yep, it do be like that, though.
It do be like that. And you're on chat side?
Yeah.
I'm out here all alone. It's
yep.
Me versus you. Okay.
Yep.
And you speak for chat? All right. All right, I'm gonna nail this.
Wow, what a weird looking break there.
Yeah. That's bogey.
All right.
Gets us to even.
All right, we're evened out. All right, what else we got going today? We're gonna do some Fruit Wars commercials today as well. We got a new public service message from our old pal Shank at some point today as well, so that'll be fun. He's gonna talk about nutrition on the golf course. It's gonna be kind of cool. And don't forget to get those likes in, guys. We got 15 folks watching. Only 5 likes so far. Help us spread the stream around by clicking that like button. We appreciate it.
I brought some fruit today.
Oh, very nice. I hope it wasn't a banana.
It wasn't a banana.
Good.
I don't touch bananas. I buy them. And I throw them away.
Yeah.
That's what I do with bananas. That's their secret unlock. The evil banana council is keeping the price low enough on bananas so that you don't eat them and you just throw them away.
Yep. All right, let's see. Let's check out hole number 3. It's par 4, a little over 400 yards. Typically, I think this is a 3-wood, a little layup. If you hit it too far, you go right into that lake. Let's see what he does here.
We got 4-iron.
All right, smart play. What's up, Iron Dog? Good to see you.
Guys, I'm playing from the tees today that are par 72. Normally I play par 76. Today we're playing par 72. Lex has got to even it out. Okay, looks pretty good.
All right, great shot.
Yep. Right in the fairway.
All right, smart play there.
If I play too much from one tee box, the rules of the club in my club tournaments state that you have to play from the tee box you most commonly play from. So if I play from the back tees too much, I will always have to play from the back tees in every tournament. And that puts me at a significant disadvantage over other players.
So you're gaming the
So we
system.
got to make sure we massage our handicap. What I'm saying is I got to game the system.
Yeah.
Be a cheater, is what I'm saying.
All right, very interesting. All these crazy rules.
It's a lot.
It is a lot. All right, guys, a lot of folks watching. If you're just tuning in, you're going like, what's going on here? It's live golf on a real golf course. You're watching Lex McGuffin.
Hey, guys.
I'm your co-host in the broadcast booth, Phil McGuffin. We are in real life brothers. Humble little golf live stream show here. We're doing a fun little challenge today. If you guys want to stick around and troll your golfer, basically the way it works is for every bogey or worse that Lex scores, you guys get to vote and permanently take away a club from his bag. And then he has to try to earn them back by making birdies.
Yep.
If he gets two pars, he gets club back. Birdie gets him a club. Eagle gets him 2 clubs. So right now we're even, right? He birdied the first and bogeyed the second, so no clubs lost just yet, but we'll see what happens.
Also, I have forgotten my rangefinder in my other golf cart today. And so I'm playing without a rangefinder, which that might as well be the thumbnail.
Yeah.
Phil, I lost you in my ears. I'm a little far away from golfing 2.
Alrighty.
I've got a 9-iron here. Unknown distance. Feels like a 9-iron. I'm going to see if I can't find a 150 marker. They don't put those on this course. And there's no sprinkler caps. There's one back here. Let me see if it's got anything on it.
Yeah. Yeah, we've played this game before, right? It's like, how do you do the graphics to show what clubs are still available? So I got a little spreadsheet going here, guys, that I'll keep you updated on, just so you know. Well, looks like a good swing. Hopefully it's not too long. Uh-oh, he doesn't look happy.
That's wet.
Oh no, it was too short?
Yep, not enough club.
Oh, dang. Yo, what's up, Father Fungus? Welcome in.
So I'm going to see if I can't fish one out of this lake.
Okay.
Up here.
All right. Speaking of... Oh, Father Fungus said, hope you guys avoid the crappy weather. He said it might just be a northern Florida thing. Yep, no, it's perfect. Perfect weather as usual here in beautiful South Florida.
I don't see any. I will just run here.
Okay.
Get a ball. Beep.
Cool. While he's doing that, we'll do our first little news item of the day.
All right, guys, start thinking about what club you might want to take away. Wait.
Yeah, good call.
You can start putting it in chat now.
Yeah, yep. Start voting
Maybe
now,
you can
guys.
talk about the next hole, Phil.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna bogey since he just put his second shot in the water. But yeah. So anyway, Zurich Classic yesterday. These two guys, Andrew Novak and Ben Griffin, won it. And what was kind of interesting was they're playing the Max Fly Tour X. This is the ball Lex plays, or close to what Lex plays. So these guys won with the ball that Lex McGuffin plays. So isn't that cool? I think they said it's the first tour win for a Max Fly ball in like 15 years. Isn't that kind of cool? Shout out to Max Fly. All right, Iron Dog says he's going to take the 3-wood for the next bogey because he's playing from a slightly forward tee. Good call. Good call, Iron Dog. Oh, you know what? I think you got so far away it disconnected the audio from the... Yeah, we lost your audio. Can I put up the his clubs again? Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, check.
Oh, there you are. Yep.
Last back.
Cool.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay, I'm gonna try the 9-iron again from this distance.
Okay.
Same shot. Go in the hole. Go in the hole.
That'd be one way to save par.
It was close. It was
All right.
real close to holing out.
So that was 1, 2, 3, fourth shot. Okay, you're
That
gonna get a
would've been
bogey
for
no
par.
matter what. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, it looks like they're gonna
It's
take
gonna be
your
a bogey.
3-wood. Got a lot of votes for 3-wood so far. Well, not a lot. One. We got 2 votes 3-wood so far. Let's see. Oh yeah, and Cameron wanted me to show the clubs again. There you go. Right. So it's driver, 3-wood, hybrid, 3 hybrid, and then 4-iron down, P wedge, gap wedge, sand wedge. Right. You got a gap wedge, a sand wedge, and a lob wedge. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yep. And so what I'll do is when they get taken out, I'll turn them red like that. So we'll keep referring to that so we know where we're at, what clubs we've taken away from him.
Phil, I forgot to bring my other golf bag today too.
Oh, okay. Well, I got a nice little spreadsheet.
I need a whole. Okay. I need production notes on this show.
Seriously.
Like stuff to do beforehand. Things. There's so many things I have to bring. And what I did was I played 9 holes this morning on the other golf course. Shot 42, so I did pretty poorly. I had 3 blow-ups and the rest pars. Yeah, forget my rangefinder, man. That's so big. This ball almost holed out. I don't know if you caught all that, but I almost holed this one out.
Oh, we caught it.
Did you see it?
It
was a hell of a shot.
Yeah, it was a good looking swing. I kind of infer from the swing.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, good spot there.
Yeah.
Father Fungus is counseling the chat to take all the short game clubs. Then Lex would be in trouble. Looks like he's trying to help gaming out for
Lex
the chatters.
can't do an 8-iron bump and run to save his life.
It's true.
You guys want to make me bump and run it? Take away all my clubs. All right.
A little announcer voice here. It's McGolfin TV. We've got Lex McGuffin here on hole 3. Send his second shot into the screen into the water. So he had to take another shot. He's now putting for bogey. And he missed.
That's a 6.
All right, double bogey, guys. Get your votes in. What club do you want to permanently take away from his bag? So far, I think we got 2 votes for 3-wood, 1 vote for 3 hybrid.
Okay.
Father Fungus is voting 9-iron, and it's majority rules, guys. It's mob rule here as far as the voting goes. Here's your clubs. What do you guys want to take away? Looks like Keith is voting for 9, so that's 2 votes 9. And 2 votes, 3 wood right now are in the tie. Get some more votes in, guys. What club do you want to take away? Oops. Go back. Oops. Also, if we don't get a majority of the votes, we'll leave it up to Lex to decide what to take. While you guys are voting and thinking about it, let's check out hole number 4. It's our first par 3 of the day. Kind of looks like a carryover water, but that water's not really too much of a concern. This is a fun par 3. Keith says, "Don't make me break the tie on my burner account." I know, seriously, guys, come on. We got 20 folks watching. There's got to be someone. We're playing Battle of the Bogeys, guys. Every time he gets a bogey, you guys get to permanently take a club out of his bag. Make the game harder and harder for him.
Come on, guys. You got to decide so I can hit the ball here.
Yeah.
9-iron is probably what I might hit here.
Right? Yeah.
I don't even know the yardage, but it looks about a 9.
Well, we got Golf's Only Golfing Rapper. Little Golfy says 9. All right, well, we don't get any more votes here in the next 15 seconds or so. We're gonna go with 9.
Strawberries. This stream is brought to you by oranges, the best fruit.
Very nice. All right, well, Karen Golf's changed hers to 9, so.
Done.
That's it. All right. 9-iron's going red. 9-iron's taken away.
All right, I'm going to try a pitching wedge then.
Okay.
It's on the green. It's off the green. Went towards the left. It was enough club. Good thing I didn't hit a 9.
Yeah.
The wind is howling behind me. I'm gonna have a chip. So we'll see. This is gonna be hard to try to save par. So start thinking what you might want to take next. Get it in your mind. We might get a bogey here. It's going to come down to the short game. It's a downhill chip. About 40 yards.
Cool.
It's going to be tough.
What's up, Andrea Jones? Welcome in. Andrea says 56. I think that's a good vote right there. Yep. Let's start taking those wedges away, guys.
Yep.
It's funny how
that is likely what I'm gonna hit here.
I think, what have we done this show 3 times, or this is our 3rd time, 4th time doing this. It's funny how everyone,
something like that,
they go from the outside in, right? They love taking the long irons and the wedges out first. And if you guys didn't know, putters off the table, just because that gets a little too goofy, and then we want to respect the course. We don't want to be putting with wedges and accidentally scuff up the greens and all that. So
yeah. So
we don't do putter. All right, Keith's gonna says I'm gonna roll with Andrea for 56 on the next one. We'll see. This guy He still has a chance to say par here. We'll see what happens. Yeah, really not that bad of a spot. No danger in front of him.
Well, this is definitely... I'm going to use a club. I'm not going to tell you which one. I'm going to use a club. I got to leave it, carry it a decent way. That's what I got to do. And hit it there. Hit it right there. Oh my God, this guy's got touch. Okay. I got within a few feet.
All right, great shot.
I did use my 56.
Okay. What's up, Horst? He says, you're supposed to go back home when you birdie number 1. Yeah, seriously. You guys feel like birdieing the first... We've talked about this before. Is birdieing the first hole a good or a bad omen for your round? Right? It's kind of like...
Good omen.
It's a good omen?
You can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first. And if you birdie the first, who knows? You might birdie them all.
All right, Lex coming in with the classic golf cliche there.
How do people get the ball to sit when they use like lines and stuff in alignment tools? This ball has an alignment tool on it I'm going to try to use. But I always have the toughest time actually lining it up. Okay, 4-footer, you can make it. You can make this. Saved a par.
All right, nice job. Good par.
Thank you.
And that's a good first poll. Let's do a poll for the front 9. Do you guys use the do you guys put a line and or use the pre-printed alignment line on your putter when you're putting? Oh, whoops. I typed it wrong, but you get the drift.
Okay, so I got to leave myself an 8-iron. And so let's stay to the left. We'll stay out of the water. We'll stay out of 9-iron range. And we'll hit an 8-iron.
Yep. All right, guys. So we're here now on hole 5, and he's bogeyed enough to lose 1 club so far. Lost clubs are in red. He has no 9-iron. So there's your little update. Whoops. So that's that. Let's take a look at hole number 5 here. Whoops. That's the wrong course. Hold on. That's the correct hole 5. One of the harder rated holes on this course, and you can see why. Got a lot of big lake on the left. If you lay it up, you still got to carry over that water. It's an elevated green too. That's can be challenging to hold balls on that green with the long iron. And don't forget, guys, likes and subs are free on Mondays on YouTube. Hit that like button, hit that sub button. It's totally free. Costs you nothing. Helps us out a ton.
Yeah, guys. make sure you hit the like button. I'm going to take a second here and make you wait on this tee shot because you're making me ask you for subscribes and likes. You know the click like and subscribe. You hear this on every damn show. You know the drill. Just do it.
Yeah.
This is the new economy. The 21st century economy is based on click, like, and subscribe. I would really appreciate some help. That's all. Okay. I don't know about this alignment tool. Straight down the middle. Going. It's landing. Middle of the fairway. Excellent position. Should be an 8-iron.
All right, great shot.
Thank you. Maybe even a 7-iron with the wind. The wind is up today. Probably gusting to 20, maybe.
Very nice. All right, guys, while he's driving to his ball, let's go ahead and, we're doing some fruit wars today. Let's run our first commercial break, if that's cool, Lex, just to get it out of the way. Spread them out a bit. Oops, what am I doing here? We're doing this one. All right, guys, we'll be right back after these fake messages.
We here at the United Banana Growers Council know that eating bananas can be rather, well, awkward. That's why we've told our advertising agency to never show you footage of men eating bananas, only attractive women. We want you to enjoy more bananas, not feel uncomfortable. Bananas. They're tasty and delicious, so don't hold it against us that they are a little awkward to eat.
Your friends at the Apple Farmers of America fully admit that apples probably aren't your favorite fruit. But you know what's great about apples? You'll never look awkward eating one. Whether young or old, male or female, no one will ever look at you weird when eating an apple. Apples are fully wholesome and normal. You can't say that about some other fruit. Apples, it's not the tastiest fruit, but we promise you won't look awkward eating one.
All right, guys, we are back here on our second shot on hole 5. Put himself in great position. What's up, D-Boy? Good to see you. Welcome in.
Unknown yardage. Forgot my laser finder. Wind ended me. I might take this 7-iron. I got 7 or 8. We're gonna go 7. Land it in there softly.
Well, that looks like a good swing.
Too much club. Oh boy, this is going to be tough without this rangefinder today.
Yeah, and unfortunately, you're on the golf course that's not close to your house, so you can't sneak away real fast and pick it up.
No, I can't. Yeah. I've already thought about it. I might borrow one at the turn. I don't know. It's goofy golf day. So this just adds to the challenge of it. Maybe I'm just going to lose more clubs, and we're going to be playing the last few holes with a putter.
Yeah.
You know, on the range today, I hit a bad shot, and what enters my mind is like, you know, you could have hit your putter further than that, you blankety blank, 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 right? And I go, yeah, you know what? I could. Let me get my putter, and I bet I can make that green. It's like 75 yards away. I bet I can make that green with my putter. And so I hit my putter on the range 75 yards today. So I have, you know, done a little bit of practice. That was the point I'm making.
Okay, gotcha. He's preparing, guys.
Also, guys, if you're frustrated on the range, you know, pull out your putter and smash it. See how far you can drive your putter.
Yeah, there you go. Good
you
tip.
Just don't know until you try.
Yep, it's a good golf tip.
All All right, I've got my 56, my 60, and my putter. I've only lost one club. Hopefully I'm back here somewhere and not in the water. I'm not seeing a ball yet. I'm here on the bank.
Oh, lucky.
And I found another golf ball.
Yay. Oh, wait, let me guess. Callaway.
These are free golf balls for Phil.
Okay, I'm going to guess it's Callaway. Yes, I got it! I freaking got it! Yes! All right, I'm going to go get a lottery
You fucking
ticket.
got it. That's your ball now. That's your ball, Phil.
I'm getting a lottery ticket tonight. I might be psychic, guys. I think I might be psychic.
Before you go on the banks here, always just check for alligators. Look in the water. Make sure there's no alligator right close. Oh, shit. Shoot. I'm in trouble. Okay, you need a miracle shot. Miracle, miracle, miracle. Miracle, miracle.
That actually looks pretty good.
You guys aren't going to like it.
No? Oh, yeah, he did good, guys. I was like, we won't like it. Well,
Not
yeah,
gonna like
because
this.
we want bogeys. Yeah, good contact on that. That's difficult with all that rough.
Now, the putt is impossible.
Oh, look at the ridge. Can you guys see that ridge? He's right on it. Great escape, though. All right.
Yeah.
He's on a 3. He's got a putt for par. Yeah, a little teaser today, guys. It's getting really nice and hot. Already like 81, 82 degrees. And this is the of the 2 courses we play. This one's got the big alligator coming up on, I think it's hole 15. So we might see our official mascot, Ace Evans, as he's called. He's a big old alligator. He likes to hang out on the bake during the middle of the day. So we might see him out there sunning himself. Good call, horse. Yeah, we'll take a selfie with him if he's out. Oh, look at that double break or whatever. Jeez.
All right, that's a 5.
All right.
Gilmore, you suck, you jackass.
All right, guys, that's a bogey. You can take away a club.
Okay. What are you going to take?
We've already lost a 9-iron. Everything else is available. Let me just update the scorecard here, and I will show you the little sheet.
We got 14 holes to go and 13 clubs.
He is,
Let's see what happens. Let's get wild. Let's get crazy.
He's heading to a par 5. Just keep that in mind. But here you go, guys. So, clubs that are lost are in red. So, 9-iron's been taken away so far. You guys get to vote. It's Lex versus Chat. Every time he bogeys, you guys get to permanently take a club out of his bag. Get your votes in. Keith came in with, all right, yeah, Andreas is 56. Keith says, yeah, Sandwedge is 56, right? Same thing?
Yep.
All right. So there's 2 votes for the Sandwedge. Karen Golfs came in with 7-iron. Oops. Hey, what's up, John Baggers? He voted 56, too. All right, so far, that's... Unless we get a lot of crazy other votes, that's going to be probably the winner.
I mean, that's my magic club. That's the club where the magic happens.
Mm-hmm.
It makes sense.
All right, Cameron says 56 too. Iron Dog says 56. All right, well. We got bigger consensus on what to take away than any election in the last 220 years in the beautiful United States of America.
Phil, I do play the MaxFly Tour X. That is the ball I play.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know if you caught that that little segment I did there. It's pretty exciting.
Yeah, who did you say won?
Zurich Classic. Excuse me. Ben Griffin and Andrew Novak. I don't recognize those names.
I like Novak. He won the week before. I watched a little bit of the Zurich because it was weather delayed. So when I got home from stream, it was still on. It was nice. And I like that young man.
Okay, cool. Hey, what's up, Ozzy? Good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome in, all you guys. Good to see you, as usual.
All right, sand wedge.
Yep, sand wedge is gone.
Okay. All right, mark it red. I'm hitting driver.
And the starting straight, is it going to cut, though?
Outright.
Yep.
Outright.
Cutting right.
Outright. Sliced. Big time slice out to the right. We're going to have a heck of a walk. We're going to lose data.
All right. Well, while he drives to his ball, let's take a look at this hole. It's second par 5 on this front 9 at 545. Well, actually, he's playing the up tees that rates right at 72. Just so you guys know. Trying to make it a little fair.
You know what an issue I have on stream is? So Victoria just passed, right? And if I stop and like politely talk to her, she's gonna call me Mr. my real name instead of Mr. MacGuffin.
Yeah. I would find that awkward for people calling me like calling me Mr. MacGuffin. Like,
yeah.
Like, that's what you call my dad. Don't call me that. Just call me by my name.
Don't even call me by my name. Call me Larry.
Yeah.
You know, what's nice, though, is I have a name where I get called like 4 to 5 different things by different people. Just depending on how my name went into their brain, it gets abbreviated into like multiple things. Very interesting.
Yeah, guys, the context there is part
of
the reason.
I have one old guy name that I really like.
Yeah. Well, just so they understand the context, Lex and I's real last name is very, very ethnic. And so we changed the name just so that it's not a distraction for the show. Right. It's what all the greats have done. All the way back to Jack Benny and George Burns.
Marilyn Monroe.
Yep. All the way up to Tom Cruise. That's what we should have. We should have put our last names as Cruise.
Cruise.
And then name the golf.
Right.
Name the golf channel.
Still in the bag.
Cruise Control.
I think I'm going to try to pop a 3-wood on the green from here. It's sitting down, so I'm really going to have to hit it good.
It looks pretty quality if it's going to...
It hit the water house and bounced.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Well, this is going to be interesting.
It slid to the right, and I was trying to slide it to the right. So I achieved kind of the shot shape. The ball was above my feet. And the one thing I didn't want to have happen was overhook it and cook it OB. So I kind of opened up the club face a little bit. And yeah, I'm going to be in some pine straw. I'm going to have some kind of trick shot for my third. But I think that'll be okay.
All right. Yeah, I I have a good feeling it's gonna be playable up there. We're gonna get some luck. We're gonna get some luck today. Dave, what's up, Dave?
It's gonna be like a
Abertay?
7-iron. Yeah, sorry, who?
Oh, you go ahead. I'll do it in a sec.
I get a feeling you're right. I am going to have luck, and I'm going to have like some kind of 7-iron little punch and run bullshit with the 7-iron.
Okay.
Right? And I won't even need the 56 on this hole.
Yeah.
I'm not going to need it the whole rest of the round.
There you go.
Don't need it.
Anyway,
Feel great
welcome.
about you guys taking it.
Yep. Welcome in, Dave Abertay. He says, my name changes depending on how I hit my shot. Always a confidence boost when the daisy cutter comes out of the bag. Heck yeah. Key says he only changes his names if he breaks a window. Yep. Yep. That's when you, God, it's Underhills. I always forget the name in the movie Fletch. Yeah, you can go, Underhill. My name's Underhill. Put it on my tab.
Mike Underhill. Just have it sorted out and just have them charge my member number. Have a good day.
Real briefly, while you're driving to your ball, not really golf related. I don't know why I think about these things, but I was thinking about Arnold Schwarzenegger as I was falling asleep last night. And I thought it was so crazy. I felt like this was maybe a insightful observation I had in my little drug-addled brain. Is that it's crazy, right? That Arnold Schwarzenegger's this big movie star, and he basically got into movies because of his body, right? He was a #1 bodybuilder guy. But what's the most iconic thing about Schwarzenegger, Lex?
I'll be back.
It's his voice, right? It's hilarious. He got into the movie business because of the body, but the thing he's going to be most well known for is his accent, his voice, right? And I was thinking about that too, because he must have been back in the day, right? And he's like, I'm going to go into the movies, become a movie star, right? Everyone would have gone like, all right, Arnold, well, yeah, I can kind of see it with your physique, but you're going to have to go get vocal coaching to get rid of that accent. And he's like, no, I'm going to go and keep the accent.
So I got a drop here. I've got flowers. I've got this movable obstruction in my way. So this is the same thing we had the other day. I'm going to drop right over here. All right, pine straw.
What's up, Dead King? Welcome in. Good to see you again. Rod, I think I forgot to shout you out. What's up, Rod? What would you guys do on this shot? Yeah, don't forget, guys, we're playing Battle of the Bogeys today. Every bogey Lex makes, he permanently loses a club. So he's lost his 9-iron and his sand wedge so far.
Not enough.
Really? Dang, that looked quality though.
Should have done that with the 7.
What club did you hit there?
Pitching wedge.
Okay. There you go. Dave says, new face
All right,
for
so
sure.
now I'm going to take my lob wedge.
Been searching for some actual golf. Well, you found it, Dave. We play actual golf on this channel. 4 to 5 days a week. Live golf coming from beautiful, sunny South Florida. Yeah, good.
It's it's like someone in a sim, only I'm out in real life doing this.
Yep.
I'm just not a pro, right? I'm an amateur. I average maybe like 82, right? That's my average, is about an 82.
Yeah, Cameron had a good observation. he's a regular watcher of the show. He says that spot you just hit from's got gravitational pull. You like end up there all the time. Yeah, he does end up there a lot.
Yeah.
Good call, Cameron.
All right, lob wedge. I've got to land this right on a ridge. Maybe I should move you guys over there so you can see how awesome this is going to be when it goes in.
This is a good angle.
Let's do that.
Are you sure? This
Is
is
it?
like
Okay.
yeah, this is a good angle.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
You may not see it go in.
I could try to zoom.
Nah, it's below grade. There's a ridge in the way.
Hmm.
Get over it. Get over it. Run, 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 run.
Dave asks.
All right, guys, start thinking about a club you might want.
Well, that was you still have a putt for par, right?
I got a putt for par here.
Yeah.
I got 6 feet, 7 feet for par.
You got this. You're the king of the 6-footers. Dave says, it's funny you're asking this, Dave. Someone asked this yesterday. You guys swap between golfing and live producer? Not currently. My golf game is not good enough for YouTube just yet. Down the line, though, eventually we'll probably, maybe next year. I got to get better at golf first.
Yeah, and you have to get a country club membership too.
That too, yep.
That's really the biggie, is the membership's in my name. It's my membership, and so I'm the one with the golf privileges. And it's a privilege to come out here 4 days, 5 days a week at this glorious golf course. This place is amazing. That didn't feel right. It's not going to break that much. God, this game is so hard. That's a 6.
All right. All right, guys. It's another bogey, which we kind of need for the drama, for the narrative of the channel, because if he gets 2 pars, he gets a club back. He could have taken a club back. Right? We need to make this interesting.
Have I gotten a par yet?
Yes, on the par 3, right?
Par.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That first par 3.
that.
Yeah. All right, guys, get your votes in. What do you want to take out next? The clubs already taken out are in red, so you've already taken out the 9-iron and the sand wedge. What do you want to take out? Whoops. What do you guys think? Keith says, "Is this the police? I'd like to report a robbery." After that last putt, yeah.
Yeah.
Seriously. All right, let's see. Keith's voting pitching wedge. Iron Dog's voting 8. All right, Dave wants to be nice. He says golf is already hard enough. Keep the wedges and ditch a low iron. Well, which one do you want to vote for, Dave? You guys get to vote. It's majority rule. All right, we got 2 votes for pitching wedge. Andrea's voting pitching wedge. Karen's voting 3-wood. We got a par 4 coming up next, guys. Just so you know, here in fact what I'll do. Let me go ahead and run the flyover. This may change what you think. So here's our next hole. Hole 7, par 4, 381. He's playing from a little bit up the tees. So he's probably not taking driver on this hole. All right, let's see. Rod's voting driver. Dead King says, let's take out the Sevi Ballesteros Club, the 7-iron. Cameron says driver, so that's 2 drivers. Dave says 3-iron, 4-iron. Iron Dog says, okay, 7. All right, let's see, 8. I think it's going to be pitching with. We got Keith, Andrea, Was there another pitching wedge in there? No, so 2 pitching wedges, 2 drivers so far is in the lead. Well, and 2 sevens. So we got a 3-way tie right now, guys. Let's get some tiebreakers in there. We've got 2 votes for pitching wedge, 2 votes for driver, and 2 votes for 7-iron. Anyone want to come in with a tiebreaker on those? I already took out the 9 and the sand wedge. Those are the clubs he has in his bag right there. Putters off the table.
What's going to be? I can't hit until I get a consensus here.
All right. Well, I think you can hit because Iron Dog changed his vote to a pitching wedge, and Karen changed hers to a 7-iron. So now it's a tie between a 7 and a pitching wedge. All right,
okay.
we got golf's only golfing rapper Lil Golfy came in with a pitching wedge. All right, I think pitching wedge is gonna win.
Okay. I don't need it.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say that's fair. It's not something I see you use a ton, so.
Don't make the water up there. Don't make the water. All right, I'm not really sure.
Well, he made the aggressive but maybe unwise decision to go a driver off the tee.
I've got that whole peninsula to work with.
Mm-hmm.
Playing up. As long as I didn't hit it too far. I think I see it up on the peninsula. And I think that's what my play was with driver. And I believe it paid off.
All right, good deal. And just to finish my my little Arnold Schwarzenegger thought as he drives to his ball, my other thought is how come they've never made an Arnold Schwarzenegger video game, right? Like an adventure game, first-person adventure game, sort of like Tomb Raider, Last of Us. I forget the name of the Nathan Drake one. Or like Indiana Jonesy, right? Like a first-person adventure game. And not Arnold Schwarzenegger, the actor, but like a character, right? And so you get to play as Arnold, right? And you get him in a voiceover booth and you just get like, you know, tons of great little dialogue. You get to play as Arnold Schwarzenegger, right? Maybe he plays like a, I don't know, futuristic badass cop or something. What is that? Okay. That's not Zen. What is that, though?
It's the same thing as Zen.
Oh, okay.
All right, so I don't have a pitching wedge or a sand wedge, so I'm going to take a gap wedge here.
Okay. You can see the ball. It didn't go in the water?
I'm not going to know that... No, the ball's fine.
Sweet. Well, Iron Dog says that's his brand that you just showed there.
The ball's right over here on this peninsula. When I play forward, you see all this bailout over here, right?
Yep.
You know, as they say, it opens up over there.
Yep.
No one ever plays from over here. This is like only Lex McGuffin has ever hit a shot from this area.
Yeah, Dave.
Ooh, actually, I'm going to go back and get my lob wedge.
Okay.
I'll be back.
All right, sounds good. And Dave says, lovely looking course, especially like how quiet it is. Well, that was the big discovery for me, Dave, when we started doing this. When you pay for a private membership, you actually don't pay necessarily for the quality of the course. What you're paying for is for the course to be empty. That's how we're able to do this. All these rich old people, they just literally, they pay for the membership and then they don't play. Yeah, and thanks guys. Thanks for whomever subbed there. Greatly appreciate it. And Dead King says, any tips on ball sight when driving? I always lose mine in the sky. Can't seem to see it. Yeah, I think that's pretty common for a lot of us. And Dave says, if you're losing in the air, he says he tries to track the first 100 yards and see where it moves. That way you can estimate a rough landing zone. Yep.
Yep.
And I think John Baggers in chat has mentioned, I think he uses like the yellow neon ball. I think that helps him with his old man eyes. Looks like maybe it's a little left.
Just to the left of the hole.
All right.
Very good shot. We got a chance for a birdie. It's going to be a downhill putt, but depends. My only complaint about this golf course is probably these new greens. They're so undulated, and they put the pins not in the flats, but on the spines of the features, the contours, the main contours, and they always like pin them right on the contours. Really annoying.
Dave says he misses having a membership back home. Moved to Canada 3 years ago and shocked at the price here. Let me take a guess, Dave. Are you from Great Britain? I'm going to take a guess. That's what's going on there.
Is it cheap in England to golf?
Yeah, well, we talk about it on the show, right? We have a few UK and Aussie golfers, like Aussie Golfer in chat, and they talk about the very reasonable price for getting memberships at courses versus versus US.
It's not just a membership at a course; it's a membership of a club. You're a part of a club.
Yeah. Yep. Dave says
you buy all these friends.
There you go. Dave says you may be rather accurate. He says, now let's see if you can guess my home course I grew up on. If I knew anything about British golf, I don't know, St. Andrews.
Royal Derby.
Yeah. Royal Port...
Chestwick.
Yeah.
Chestwick Country Club.
Chestwick Downs.
Gloucestershire County.
Yep, Rod's in Canada, and he confirms Canada is expensive for memberships. Oh, well, I did caveat, Cameron. I said I don't know anything about UK golf, but yeah, thank you for correcting me. Yeah, St. Andrews is in Scotland. Oh, see, he says, there we go, he's from Scotland. He says, love the guesses, think Scottish Open courses. Okay.
I don't know, Turnberry? Is that Turnberry? Something like that?
Well, I'm gonna cheat.
There's so many courses out there in the world. What is this gonna do even? What are you even gonna do? You're gonna go that way? Okay.
All right, well, that was our birdie putt. It's gonna be a nice easy par here. That's a good par.
Yeah.
All right, Lex. So you've now made 2 pars, which has earned you 1 club back.
Okay.
Let me just update.
I'm taking that 9-iron back.
You want? Okay, so you already know. Okay. Interesting. Not the sand wedge, huh?
I'm gonna end up with so many 9-iron leaves, I think. And it's difficult to play around, and without knowing my distances, a 9-iron is a good club to come up short on a lot of my approaches, I think.
Okay. All right, so 9 iron's going back to black. Whoops, let me fix this. Needs to be P-wedge. There we go. Okay.
All right, I got to look at the scorecard to know what the distance is here.
Oops. Oh, I was going to say Carnoustie. Yeah, that's cool, Dave. That's a birth lottery right there. That was your home course growing up. It's pretty sweet. All right, let's see. Well, he's getting ready. Let me run this flyover real fast, just so we can see what we're looking at here. Hole 8, par 3. It'll be less than 202 yards. He's playing from a up tee. Still a tough shot. Oh, whoops. I had you muted. My mistake.
Lil Phil, do I still have an 8 iron?
You do. The only thing lost right now is pitching wedge and sand wedge.
Pitching wedge and sand wedge, okay. Oh, go in. Go in. Go in. Go in. Ah, just a little long.
All right, great shot.
It was right on target. Fantastic swing, fantastic shot there, guys.
All right, well, I think I'm going to have to make a producer decision here. We talked about it at the beginning of the show. Because we have been upping the difficulty level on this little game. I think this is the 3rd or 4th time we've done this challenge on the show. I think we're going to have to add a little wild card for the back 9. If he gets any 3-putts on the 3-putt counter, that's going to also count as a club lost. So if he like bogeys and 3-putts, he'll like lose 2 clubs basically.
So I don't have 56, so I gotta do the 50 here. No, I'm just gonna putt. You don't even need it.
Yeah.
Just putt.
You got the gap and the lob wedge still.
Yeah.
You could take you could do a 9 iron bump and run. I know you love bump and runs.
Yeah, I'm just gonna putt.
Okay.
Putting's fine.
Cool. As we head to the end of the front 9 here, guys. Thanks again. Big crowd today. Thank you guys for all watching. Thanks for all the likes. Don't forget to hit that like and sub button. Oh yeah, you were pen sinking that one.
Yeah, I really want to get a hole in one. So on the tee, I was thinking to myself, I'm like, should I go for the middle of the green over here, right? And kind of be a safe ball, or take on this tree behind me and just really go for it. And I was like, you know what, just go for it. I don't see the divot anywhere.
I'll do a little professional announcer voice here. Here at the McGolfin TV Classic, brought to you by Slicer & Slicer, attorneys at law. We've got Lex McGuffin here on the 8th hole. And a great shot into this par 3. He's got a good look at birdie. Looked like a pretty good line there. I think maybe just took a little weird bounce coming out of that fringe. But that is a solid par right there.
That's a solid par.
Get your pars in or your pairs in chat, guys. Yep, and just to let you guys know, if you're new to the channel, we try to give back to the community here in Palm Beach area in Florida. We have a little 501c, and this is a joke, guys. I don't know what YouTube gets us in trouble for. It ruins the joke
Yeah,
when I say it's a joke, but
Yeah,
we got a nice 501c where every time Lex scores a par, we go and give one pair to a local child in need to help fight global hunger. So there you go. Giving back to the community.
Yep. It's a warm, fuzzy feeling. The kids love it, and we love it.
Actually, the kids hate it.
Well, it's making them eat bad fruit, but it's good for them. It still has the nutrition.
Hey, what's up, Golfing Orlando? Good to see you. Welcome in.
Hey, Golfing Orlando.
Yeah, good call, Dave.
Pairs.
We've done a 4-club challenge. Dave said he'd love to see a 3-club challenge. Let chat decide the 3 for the next round.
Okay.
Yeah, we've done a 4-club challenge before, and I literally mentioned it to Lex when we were doing some, background planning. That I feel like it's time to do another club challenge. I don't know, Lex. Are you down for a 3-club challenge? Would be like
Yeah, I'll do 3 clubs.
like it'd be like
3 clubs including putter, or you know what? I don't need a putter. I'll putt with driver. 3 wood. It depends on the course.
Yeah.
This course is harder. Maybe the other course. If we did the other course with like 7-iron, 3 wood, sand wedge putter. What about that on the West course?
Wait, say it again. Sand wedge, 7-iron, 3 wood.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like you just want to have the putter there.
And putter. Yeah, and putter.
All right. Yeah, Dave says, quote, I don't need a putter. I can putt with driver. He's writing it down for the next time. Yeah. You got to hold him to it, guys, when he makes
Or
statements
3 wood.
like
I could putt with a 3 wood.
that. Yeah. Okay.
All right, we're going to hit the cut. We're going to get this into birdie territory today.
That looks like a good ball.
Yeah, it's not as strong as I would like, but it's going to be down plenty far.
Yeah.
No big deal.
Nope. Being the fairway is good here.
It's in the fairway.
All right, guys, let's look at our final hole on the front 9. We call this one the Beast. Longest par 4 on the course. It's a long way, as you can see from this flyover. But Lex tends to do pretty well on this hole.
Yep, all the hard holes I do well on. All the easy holes, I dump it, you know. And I got to start going like, okay, easy hole. Hit like a 5-iron. Play it how like an 80-year-old. How do the 80-year-olds play this? You know? And that's why it's rated. Is the differing player type archetype in my membership here.
Yeah. Keith's suggesting a janitor. Go ahead.
They use the posted rounds to adjust the handicap ratings of the holes, so that they say, okay, post, you got to post every hole, and they use those mathematically to determine which is the hardest holes. So it's like the hardest holes for the majority of the membership. Well, the majority of the membership are 80 years old, so it's just like, it's different. This hole's really hard for them because it's long. I don't know, this hole ain't hard for me. All right, I don't have a pitching wedge, do I? Phil?
Oh, you're asking me.
Yeah.
Yeah, no pitching wedge, no sand wedge. Those are the 2 clubs you don't have right now. And
Okay.
Keith was recommending a janitorial challenge. You have to drive with a wet mop and putt with a push broom.
Oof. That sounds difficult, driving with a wet mop. I could do it. I could do it. You just got to think about the whip action of the mop. And honestly, my putting might be better putting with a broom. That's why putting with 3-wood.
Yeah.
I don't know. So 3-wood, 7-iron, and a 56. Those 3 clubs.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. We've kind of ruined our little narrative, the joke, the razzing about the putting, because your putting's gotten so much better over the past 3 months.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, can we say you're a bad putter anymore? I'm not sure.
I think so. I still miss a lot of putts. Sit soft, sit
All
soft,
right,
sit
nice.
soft, sit soft.
Nice controlled swing there.
All right, it's on the green. It's just kind of rolled to the fringe on the back.
All right.
Needed a little less of that. I was trying to land it on the front and roll it back. Kind of that 9-iron. I don't know. This is what I see people doing. I see them like hitting these low flighted balls that hit in the front of the green and roll back. And I hit a high trajectory ball. I really got to work on hitting that low thing that doesn't go very far. Okay. All right, so we're gonna get our par here. We'll get another par. We'll get a club back, and then we can go double or nothing or something on the back 9. What I suggested was every shot over par, I lose a club. So if I have a blow up hole, I can like lose like 5 clubs on a hole. Might be a little too much for your guys' voting though. All right, we're gonna chip this with the lob wedge. Let me check my data center. Just me checking the data. Good. Should get better. All right, where do I gotta land this? Where do you have to land it? It's gonna roll out a bunch and it's gonna curve to the left. I think I gotta land it here, right here. Maybe a little right of that. Give it enough break. Let it roll into the hole. Too much break. Much too much break. Missed it. Okay.
I like the approach though. I like the discussion there. It's good to talk through that. Ooh, real fast before you hit there. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Dave's got a good idea. He says they used to play something called Earn Your Ball. Everyone starts the round with a top flight, right? The rock bottom ball of the world. Birdie, move up a ball. Bogey, go back a ball. Yeah, that's a fun one. It's a good idea.
That is fun. I like playing Pro Vs. Okay, there's par.
All right, very nice. Good par there.
Thank you. I think that was a good 9 holes of golf too.
Yeah, I got you down for a 40.
Good. that one shot, not knowing my distance there, that was pretty killer. It's gonna come up again. I'm a 40 without having a rangefinder. I'm super stoked about. That's a great score with no rangefinder.
Yep. All right. Dave says nice par trio. Yeah, nice 3 pars in a row. Cameron says nice par. Got some pairs in the chat. We're gonna go find a underprivileged kid here in West Palm Beach, Florida, which is, you know, a kid named Grayson or Connor, whose parents only make $120,000, $150,000 a year. That's counts as underprivileged here in West Palm Beach.
Yep.
All right.
Those poor kids.
Let's see. Now that we've ended the first 9, we're making the turn. It's time to do a special little public service announcement from one of our mascots, friend of the show, our good pal Shank.
Hey guys, it's your old pal Shank with a little public service message about what's the best meal to have after the first 9 holes when you make the turn. Here's my recommendation. Go off property. Go leave the golf course and go to Taco Bell or something. Why off property? Well, you just shot 72 on 9 holes. You're done. Your day's over. Get off the course. Now go hit your stick and ball.
All right, there you go, guys. Little nutrition tip. Yep. When you guys really suck at golf, and you shoot 72 on 9 holes, just leave. Get off our course.
All right, you want to run the flyover? I'm going to take it over the bunkers.
All right. Sounds like he's getting aggressive here. I assume with the driver. He's going to try to cut that corner on the left and take it over the grouping of 3 sand traps you see there. Give himself a very short iron into this very gettable hole, hole number 10.
Stay, stay, stay. All right, it's far away from the cart path. It's close to the OB line, but it should be in play.
I assume you mean out to the left-ish?
To the left, yeah, I went to the left.
All right, cool.
It's over the traps.
Well, that was
There's a big tree that it's under. I'm going to be under a big tree.
All right, pretty much the plan. All right, let's see. And just a little quick update. I think, yeah, we're going to have to do a wild card. If you get any 3 putts, it's going to be an additional club because we've got 9 holes and we've only lost 2 clubs, the pitching wedge and the sand wedge. We can't have you just dominate us. We gotta up the ante here. You're playing too well.
I lost last time, so I get to win this time.
You know what, too? I'll give it back to you if it gets real bad, but technically speaking, right, because the way we play this game is every 2 pars you get a club back. I think technically we owe you a club back, but I'm gonna hold on.
You do?
Yeah, we're gonna hold on to it.
You owe me a club.
No, well, we can't have you just down 1 club.
Yeah, I know.
People will tune off. It's gotta keep it. Gotta keep the danger level. Dave says three putts means you gotta walk. Yeah. And while he's getting ready,
means I have to walk.
Just to, yeah, you gotta ditch your golf cart and walk the rest of the way. So on our front 9 pole,
Talking crazy.
do you guys use the alignment line on your ball when you're putting? We got 18 votes. 61% said no. 38% said yes. That's pretty interesting. Here you go, guys. A little data for you. You can impress your friends on the golf course, right? This, these poles, right? They're basically like Gallup poles. You can let your golf friends know. Go. Did you know that only 38% of golfers use the alignment line on their putting? You go, whoa, how do you know all this stuff? You gotta learn it on my golfing TV.
I'm pretty far from the data center. Sorry about that, guys. I'm not very far away. I'm going to take a lob wedge. Just like I practiced at the range. Let's get a birdie here. Looks good.
Yeah, I could tell in the swing that that's going to be accurate.
Roll out. All right, that was pretty good.
Yeah, I could tell. All right, we're on in 2 on hole 10. Just going to have a birdie putt.
Let's get it back. Let's get it back. Lex wins. Lex wins. I like it when I beat Chad. I'm a competitive person.
You are.
And this is actually like competitive golf. Some of the ones we don't do aren't competitive, but this one's kind of a competitive golf, and I like it. I got the low power warning. I'm thinking I'll go ahead and switch phones here since this one doesn't look like it's pushing that much good data anyway.
Okay. Yeah. Well, the quicker you switch them and start recharging this one, the quicker we can go back to it. It is looking good today, though. Data's been good
yeah,
today.
okay, great. Okay.
Horse has got a good point. He says the alignment line only helps if you're aligning it correctly. That's a good point. Yep.
Well, that's what I was saying, was that when I put the ball on the ground, it rolls so much anyway. I can't get it to sit on the line anyway. All right, how about I sink this birdie, then we'll do the camera change.
Okay. Yep, and we'll run our next commercial break.
Oh, I heard a beep. Did I lose you?
Nope, I'm still here.
Phil, are you there?
I'm here. Check. I think that's on your Discord.
You can do your announcer voice. I can't hear you. I'm not going to talk.
Okay.
Check.
What's up, DMC? Good to see you. Welcome in. Is there such thing as overanalyzing? Yes. They call that analysis paralysis. Yeah, it's a good tip there, Dave. You know, putting, I always mention, is one of these weird things, right? More diversity in putting approach at the elite level than any other part of the game. But finding that spot a few feet in front of you to make sure you hit your line.
Smashed it.
It's, I feel
had
like
a chance.
that's kind of like one everyone should do. All right, that was his birdie putt. He's now putting for par. Big sigh there.
Okay, there's a par.
All right, he made it.
There's a par.
This guy's gonna make it a boring show if he keeps playing well. What do you think, guys? We already owe him
Another
a club
par.
back.
Another needy child gets a snack.
Should we give him the club back? What do you guys think? Yep, he has steadied the ship. You're right, Cameron. Well, I think his game, all this practice, all this golfing for the last 3 months, I think a lot of pieces of the puzzle are starting to come together. I have this prediction we're going to start seeing some really consistent, more consistent, high-quality golf out of this guy. Which, honestly, we don't mind. DMC says, our choice of club or his choice? It's his choice. When he earns them back, it's his choice. Iron Dog says no. What do you guys think? I feel like we owe him the club back. He's going to be coming to some hard holes, so he could lose some. I think he's just checking his earphones there to get back on the...
Phil, I'm having some trouble getting back on the Discord call here.
Okay. Yeah, I see you dropped out fully. He deserves the club back? Okay. Karen says we owe it. Okay. All right, we'll give him a club back. All right, guys, we're just in a quick little holding pattern.
Phil, can you hear me?
I can hear you, yeah. But I hear you through the camera.
I'm going to reset my phone.
Okay. Well, while he's working out those tech issues. Guys, is it time to start wondering if Waco Neiman is going to be a generational player? If you guys don't pay attention to Live Golf. Waco Neiman came from 2 strokes back and beat Bryson yesterday at the tournament down in Mexico City. And that is his 5th win on Live Golf. And his 3rd win in 5 starts at Live Golf. And it's not like, you know, I mean, say what you want about some of the back half of the field in Live Golf. He still has to beat, you know, the likes of Cam Smith and Bryson.
Bear with me, guys.
And Brooks Koepka. Tyrrell Hatton, who's playing amazing lately. Sergio's kind of have a resurgence in his game, right? There's still some great players you got to beat. But, yeah, he won again yesterday. And it earned him a spot into the U.S. Open. So this is like the only kind of reunification-y whatever stuff they've done so far. Is there is some pathway to some of the majors. You can earn a spot into the British Open and the U.S. Open for winning something. I don't know exactly the details. Horse says if he's beating Bryson, I'm a fan. Yep. D-Boy says Waco's the man. Yeah, I don't know. He's playing freaking great. I don't know. I mean, you never know with these guys, right? For as many generational golfers that come out and have amazing careers, right? There's a lot of guys that come out and are big splashes in the pan or whatever, you know, when they're young, when they first get there, and then they kind of don't live up to the hype. Spieth. Spieth. Fowler. Just joking. Jordan's my boy. I like Jordan Spieth. So anyway, kind of cool. Yeah, that's a good point, Cameron. When Waco finishes in the top 10 in a major, then we can talk. Yeah, yep. I hate to admit when Brandel Chambly is right, but he did point out that Waco's record in the majors that he's played so far, and he's had plenty of starts. I forget the exact number, but I think it's maybe up as much as like 12 starts in different majors as a young golfer, and he hasn't done that well. The Horse says, how Brandel landed his wife is beyond me. Well, it's called money. It's called having lots of money.
Phil, I can hear you and I'm back.
Oh, great. Okay, fantastic. Yep, I see you there. Cool. Yeah, we're just looking at the news of Waco Neiman winning on Live Golf in in Mexico City yesterday. We're kind of talking about what's in his future. So that's that.
You know, what's interesting about that, DOD commented on something. I get to see DOD's comments, which great content, Carter. He commented that all 3 of those wins have been since he went DOD with Carter.
Yep.
He did a social media video, and now he's like blowing up. All right, I'm trying to find a dry glove. We're going driver.
Cool.
Phil, we might, if I'm playing good like this, we might need to make it so like every shot over par, I lose a club.
Yeah. Oh, and you secretly changed the cameras on me. I didn't even notice.
Yeah, I changed the cameras on you.
Nice, good job. Yep, we do love the DOD King on this channel. He's one of my favorite guys to watch on the YouTubes. Ooh.
Absolutely pummeled. It's going to the shack. It's going to be at the water shack.
Okay, I think that's there-ish. Let's look at this hole number 11. Let's see if we can see this water shack on the flyover. He tries to cut it off to the right. Yep, you guys see it right there on the far right. So he did go far out right. Yep, you're right, Cameron. Far right, big time. Who knows? Maybe he's gonna have a window there. We'll see. Oh, Lex, by the way, too, when you were doing all your stuff, we do owe you a club back. They decided, all right, so you got three pars now. So do you want to take back your pitching wedge or your sand wedge?
$56.
Okay. All right, he's beating us today, guys. It's not good.
Oh, there was a guy over there. I hope I didn't scare him.
We're gonna have to up the challenge level on this. Come on, camera, come on back. Why'd the camera drop out? There it is.
We'll get water on the way back, maybe. So what do I have? I've got a 50 degree. Did I take my pitching wedge back? I took my sand wedge.
Yeah, the only thing you're missing is your P wedge.
All right, I'll take the 50 and the 9 iron. Hope for the best.
Well, I will say DMC, Waco got to go to one of these special golf schools, right, in high school or whatever, where you only like go to school like 2 hours a day, and then you literally golf like all the time. So I don't know how he got into it, but obviously a little bit of privilege there, if you will.
Going to a golf school? Yeah.
Yeah. Someone needs to make a cool 80s movie, golf school. Right? There's like the rich kids.
That would be fun.
Then there's the young, across the tracks, low-income kid who's got lots of talent. Like Karate Kid.
I think it's called the greatest golf story ever told or something. It stars Shia LaBeouf.
No, is that what that one is? Never seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah, make the new Caddyshack. Yeah, they should come out with the Caddyshack 3. Who knows? Maybe we're gonna see. You know, Hollywood's dumb. They just follow their own trends. They actually can't. It takes, you know, like real hard to like come up with something like innovative, and they go, oh, and then they all jump on the bandwagon. Or you got that new show with Owen Wilson, which actually looks like it might be decent.
Gap wedge. Not sure on the distance.
Seems to be on target though.
All right, it's on the green.
Nice
Yep,
shot.
it's on the green. Thank you.
Yeah, I forget the name of that Owen Wilson show, but you got that new show on Netflix, golf show. You got Happy Gilmore 2. I wouldn't be surprised if you see a lot of production companies, right? Just the explosion of YouTube golf. Yeah.
You got McGolfing TV, the movie coming.
Yep.
We should make a movie. What would our movie be about?
That's a good question. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. Also, guys, I need some help. What do we want our back nine poll to be? Anyone got any ideas? Lex, you've been coming up with some good poll questions lately. There you go. Dave says McGolfin, the return of Shanky. Yeah. Yeah, we could do a horror film with Shank. Or a docudrama. Horse says, hear me out.
Sorry, guys, I'm just staying hydrated here.
As an idea for what would our movie be about. It says, how about golf? That's a good idea, Horse. It should be probably about golf. He says, why are no glizzies ever consumed on this channel? Well, it's because we're from the West Coast.
Because they don't have a good situation for hot dogs. It's an awful hot dog situation here. That's why.
Yeah, and he said it for me there, Horse. We don't call them glizzies. We call them hot dogs. Okay.
I'm eating fruit today. A hot dog would be nice. If Victoria comes around, I'll ask for a hot dog and see what happens, okay?
There you go.
What time is it? We're doing pretty good here today.
And we're coming just up on 2 p.m. Eastern Time. We've been live for just shy of 2 hours here on the 11th hole.
Okay. All right, great. That's my reminder to remind you guys to hit the like button. There's like 17 people watching and not enough likes on the stream. So make sure you hit that like button. And if you're new, hit the subscribe button. It helps us out a lot. Every subscriber is one subscriber closer to monetization. And you get the notifications. What's in it for you? You get the notifications about when we're live. The schedule is crazy. We go live at different random times. This morning I was talking to Phil about maybe doing more lives, doing portrait mode lives without Phil, just going live like from the driving range or just sort of like, you know, much more content. These meta glasses I'm wearing can go live on Facebook. And I was thinking, I was like, you know, when I'm just out playing golf, what if I was live through my meta glasses and you know, just saw everything I see, you know, through the glasses. I don't know, probably be crap, but it's worth a try. So I don't know, subscribe so you get notifications about that. There you go.
Good pitch, good pitch.
And even better, if you hit the subscribe button, Shank will pop up with a special message.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you have your privacy turned off on YouTube, it defaults to the privacy being on. Unfortunately. DMC says, more importantly, would you have a PG or R rating for your movie? What do you think, DMC? You watch the show. You think we could actually make a McGolfin movie that's PG?
Nope. All right. I might need to play a little bit of a wind break here.
All right.
Okay.
Good speed control.
Yep. There's a par.
All right. Nice par there.
Thank you so much.
All right, we have reset, so we'll put that as 1 par in the bank. If we keep playing good like this, we're gonna have to change it to three pars.
Do I get all my clubs back? I'm still missing pitching wedge.
Yeah, we at least gotta keep something away. So yeah, no
Okay,
pitching wedge.
all right.
Literally, you've got everything.
How about
else,
this? For the rest of the round, anything over par, I lose that many clubs.
Okay, all right. If you want to do it, let's do it. All right, good.
Yeah, we'll double down. Let's double down. Anything over par, I lose that many clubs.
I think so, Cameron. Was Lex putting better when he was messing around with aim point? I think he was, yeah. I think, you know, just like time-wise for the show, and, you know, you feel goofy when you're aim pointing. I think he's kind of stopped for those reasons.
No, we're putting much better. All parts of the game are so much better, and it shows in the index. My index dropped five strokes in 4 months, man. If a coach came to you and said, hey, like, I can drop you 1 index stroke a month, like, that coach would be, right, like golden.
Mm-hmm. That's a good point. All right, Andrea says, let's go water, let's go. All right, yeah, I like it. Yeah, root for a water ball here.
I like Andrea.
Gonna have to be a pretty terrible hook, and here's why. Here's our first par 5 on this back 9. There is water. It's pretty far off to the left there. Normally he hits it out right into the trees by that bunker. But he's hitting it nice and straight today. He's probably gonna put it right in the freaking fairway and disappoint us.
Not today, Satan. Not today.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That looks like a good ball.
Clear the bunker. Clear the bunker. Clear the bunker. All right, just short of the bunker.
Yeah, you're right, Cameron. He has hit the water before, and it has happened. Yeah, DMC, you do choose the clubs. It's a majority vote when he bogeys. You guys get to choose what to take away.
And we double down, triple down, right? Anything, I gotta shoot par from here on out if I don't want to lose clubs.
Yep.
I got a good score going. I want to keep it going. I'm only 4 over. I feel some birdies coming on.
All right, cool. Yeah, we'll play out the rest of this hole, and I think after this hole we'll run our next commercial break. Go back to some Fruit Wars. It's a food-oriented show today. Lex brought fruit with him to eat. Shank was talking about what to eat on the back 9, and all the commercials are food-oriented too. What's up, Mr. G? Yeah, good point. I think we've noticed this, Mr. G, that Lex plays better not wearing pink shirts. Yeah. Ooh, Horse says if Lex fails to break 90, he has to shave his face.
Ooh, I'll take that challenge. You want to do that on the stream?
Yeah, that might for coming up some point here. You may like that as it gets super hot to get rid of all that.
Yeah,
fur.
no, I know. That's, and if I do it for the stream, right? Like my wife can't say much about it. She doesn't like it when I'm clean shaven.
Really?
Yeah.
Weird. It's just
she likes me all hairy and crappy looking.
It's just as a dude, right? And you shave. You instantly look like 5 to 10 years younger, which honestly, is important for YouTube.
She doesn't want me to look too good because then the other ladies are going to get interested, right?
That makes sense.
We got to keep it a little homely. 3-wood. Oh, that's pretty freaking good right there. It's on the green. Just rolled on the green.
Damn it, what?
We are on in 2.
All right, well, it's exciting, but not exciting. All right, guys, he's on a 2 on the par 5. He's got a freaking eagle putt. Which, technically, if you read the rules of this game, he gets 2 clubs back. Basically,
that's right.
Basically, he'll get his pitching wedge back, right? Is that what's missing? Yeah, he'll get his pitching wedge back, and he'll save up a club in his bank account, so he could even bogey another hole, and still freaking not have to take a club.
Well, that's why we double down. Then every shot or I lose a club on the back 9. So.
Yeah, that's rough, Dave. $8 for a golf ball. Ugh. That's when you start your own golf ball manufacturing in Canada. Just call them Canada balls. Oh yeah, good call. Horses are wondering, Lex. So did the black nail finally fall off? Or was it popped? What's the status of your finger? Okay.
Gross.
Yeah, not too bad.
It once it grew out to where the air could get under there, the top layer sort of released, and I just kind of chewed it off a little bit. Some careful chewing action is what took care of it. I'm like a squirrel on my nails. Pretty gross, but you asked, I'll keep it real. One of my bad habits. I'm not nearly as bad of a nail biter as I used to be. Damn it. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Hit the brake, hit the brake, hit the brakes.
Still pretty decent putt there. That's tough. You guys see that ridge?
Yeah.
You see the discoloration? Karen Golf's coming in with a straight thug recommendation. She's all, you should have just heated a paper clip and made a hole. Jeez. That's hardcore.
And that's what the guys were saying with like popping it. That's disgusting. I don't like, what if I go through? It's going to go straight through that and like into other subdermal layers.
Yeah.
Like, no way.
That's like some straight Robert De Niro and Taxi Driver type shit there.
Yeah. It's gross.
Heating a paper clip and jamming it into your finger. Jeez.
Do a spoon of heroin while I'm at it too. Cook it. You know, I finish cooking the paper clip and I'll get my cook going on my spoon. Okay, left edge. Actually, just center of the cup, this son of a bitch. That's a birdie. Lime's in the chat. Lime's in the chat. Give me all my clubs back. Let's go shoot some more pars.
Damn it, guys. Damn it.
Ooh, you ain't winning today, buddy.
Wait, what's that? 50.
This is my show.
52. Yep, paint that chat lime green, boys and ladies.
Yep, lime's in the chat. We're back to 3 over. We're gonna stay there. We're not gonna lose any.
Okay, well, whoops, where am I at? Here we are, pitching wedge, back to black. He's got all of his clubs in his bag.
All right, this next tee shot requires artistry. I'm playing forward, so the water is definitely in play. I'm gonna go all the way over I can. Oh, what a nice look. This is a good look from here. And we're gonna fade. We're gonna make sure it fades.
All right, let me run this flyover so they can see what you're talking about here. Again, one of the hardest holes on this golf course, and you can see why. Look at that crazy landing area. Bunker, literally, right where you're supposed to land the ball. And then you got water on the left on your approach. And this green is elevated too. Whoops. This is a tricky one to get the ball to stick on that green with the long iron. Even a short iron.
Okay, nice and safe. Way down there.
Yeah, Dave, it's almost the smart play here is to purposely hit it out right into the other fairway, parallel, the hole we just played.
Yeah, that's what I just did.
Yeah.
And just take the lake fully out of play. And if you hit the ball far, I'm going to be close enough. I'm going to have a gap wedge into this.
Yep.
I think it's going to be a gap wedge. I'm playing, guys, just a reminder, I'm playing without a rangefinder today.
Yep.
I'm just guessing at distances, which I'm not very good at. I'm not one of those people who can just like look at something and go, yeah, that's 75 yards. I'm actually really bad at that skill.
All right, well, let's quickly take our next commercial break, see what these fruit associations got to say for themselves.
At the Citrus Producers of Florida, we don't want to brag, but we think everyone knows that oranges are the best fruit. Oranges are fun and cool, and everyone loves orange juice way more than apple juice. Plus, apples can be a real pain in the ass to eat, but we do agree with apples that eating bananas is the worst. It's just creepy. So if you want a fruit that tastes great, unlike boring apples, and also isn't creepy and awkward like that other fruit, eat oranges. We promise. There's nothing painful or weird about oranges. An important message from the United Banana Growers Council. We've already admitted that bananas can be awkward to eat. So why all the hate? We didn't want to say it, but here's some facts. Apples are a dog shit fruit. They're just boring. And oranges taste okay, but they're a pain in the ass to peel and make your fingers all sticky. So what if bananas look awkward to eat? Bananas. Won't you just give us a break?
All right, guys, we're back. Oh, there he goes. He's eating oranges. Look at that. Yep. Oranges. They're not creepy. They don't rip out your dentures like apples.
Yep. Full of vitamin C, which is what you need out here. I'm getting all the vitamin D from the sunlight, but you got to mix it. You got to mix it up. All right. I think I'm taking gap wedge. It's either gap or sand wedge. I'm going to go sand wedge. I'm going to take it on. We're going to stick this close. Get another birdie here. End the match, right? This is like match play, and I'm just going to end the match with a birdie. Not like that.
I went out right.
That was a shank.
Sorry, was that me? You cracked me up there. You made me laugh right as you were in your backswing.
No, that wasn't you. That was me lifting up. I lifted up. I didn't stay down on it.
Okay. I was like, shit, don't make me laugh while you're swinging.
What made you laugh?
You said it's match play and you're going to close it out.
I'm closing this out, yeah.
Dave says that was the banana coming back for vengeance. Yep.
You know, when I try to go after my irons, or when I try to go after wedges, this can happen. And so now I got to hit a really good chip shot so I don't lose a club. I was in perfect position. I should be on the green.
Well, sadly, if we want to keep these rules, you've got... Do you have one? No, I guess... No, we're back. Okay, yeah. So you would lose a club. Yeah. I was going to say you banked one, but I guess we are just even Steven.
We're even Steven. I think I might have one par in the bank.
Technically, yes, but I overrid that.
Okay.
Just because you're playing too well.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, you can't override my par in the bank.
Yeah, I can.
It's just changing rules on me.
Well,
all right, that's fine. It's McGolfin TV. We can change the rules if we want to.
Yeah.
All right. No matter, because this is going in.
That looks like a good chip, actually.
Roll out, yeah, roll out. Just where you need to go now. Turn left.
God, that looked really good.
Stop. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where are you going? little coup right there. It's trying to run away from me.
Watch your language. Well, like I said in the flyover, this is a tough green. It's freaking...
All right, guys, think about the club you might want, because...
It's an ice rink out there.
I've got about 10 feet here.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Robbed.
All right, that's a 5.
All right,
what
guys.
club do you want?
Start voting. We can take a club away.
We're coming up on a par 3. You want to do damage? Run the flyover, Phil. Let's help him out. Let's help him do some damage today.
All right. You have any guesses generally what the yardage is going to be?
I don't play from this tee box. I'll read you what the card says.
Okay.
This is public information. The card says 171 yards. That's what the card says, 171. I don't know if I believe that. I think it's going to play more like 157. I don't know.
Yeah. All right, guys, let's look at hole 14 as par 3. Yeah, I'll say like 158. He doesn't have a rangefinder. I guess he doesn't really know himself. So I don't know. You want to try to take a guess on some sort of mid iron? Do you think he might hit here? What do you guys think? Except for putter, DMC. Putter's the one club, right? If you see here, whoops, let me go back. Little boom. Right, here's the clubs. As you can see, no putter on this one. We just don't want to get too crazy, and we don't want to have to use a wedge on the green so that someone at the club might complain on us. Go, he's putting with wedges. He's going to destroy the green. All right, Andrea says 8 iron. Cameron says 8 iron. There's 2 votes, 8 iron.
That's probably the club I was going to hit here. I don't know. It's it looks to be about an 8, but I got wind. I could muscle a 9. 8's probably a safe play.
Let's get those votes in, boys and girls. What club do you want to take away? He's got them all. He's got all his clubs still. You can pick anything you want. Okay, DMC's coming in with a vote for 9 iron. Dave's voting 7. So far we got 2 8s, 1 9, 1 7. While you guys are voting too, this is funny. If you guys are on Twitter, definitely follow My Golf Spy. Go to their website too. They got a cool website. It's funny how this stuff lines up with whatever we talk on the show. Because I was gonna mention, I thought Golf Spy did do right. They do data testing. They like kind of bust myths, golf myths and stuff. So here's their little tweet 32 minutes ago. It says, according to data, alignment lines on your golf ball does not improve your putting. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Yeah, they've done the data on it, and there's no appreciable difference in performance or whatever with using the putt line.
All right, Phil, what's it going to be?
Well, all right, it's 8 iron. We got 2 votes for 8.
Okay.
Yep,
All
that's
right,
it.
then I won't hit it.
Voting is over, guys.
Okay. I'm going to go knock down 7, try to hold it against the wind here. Uh-oh. I'm going to hit a provisional.
Wow, that bad, huh?
Yepers. I don't know why I was toying with trying to hit some stupid trick shot.
Yep.
Just hit a 7-iron to the middle of the green, you dummy. Okay, that's on a green, I think.
All right. Well, good shot. Let's hope you find the first ball, though. Or not.
We're going to lose some clubs.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to lose some clubs here.
Yo, what's
Guys,
up,
get
Paulson?
your fingers ready.
Good to see you as always, Paulson. Glad to see you here. He says 8 more clubs left in the bag. Easy to carry.
Sub Z.
Yep.
We're about to lose a bunch, so you're just in time.
Yep. Yes.
So the first ball hit a tree, came back down, hit the cart path, and then bounced over someone's Calusia hedge. So I don't think it hit the cart path and bounced into someone's backyard. I don't think it's going to be playable.
Okay.
Someone's got Jasmine.
Dave coming in with positivity says 3 off the tee and a 1 putt. You're only losing 1 club. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, 3 off the tee, 1 putt, 1 club. Got it. I got to chip it in. It's not on the green. We're chipping.
All right. You found the ball? Or are you hitting the second one?
Yep. I'm hitting the second one.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, so we went OB off the tee.
No, I saw it go over. I saw it go over the hedge.
I see.
It's in someone's backyard.
Gotcha.
Miracle chip in for a 4. All right, it's not in the hole, but it's close.
Look pretty good. He does now, Paulson. Quick update. He's playing too well golf. He literally has all of his clubs in his bag. So he self-elected to lose 1 club for every shot over bogey or over par. So when we've done this in the past, it doesn't matter. Triple bogey, quad, it's just 1 club. So if he double bogeys, he's going to lose 2 clubs here. In fact, this is the double bogey putt, is it not?
If I make this is a double bogey putt.
Yeah.
This is...
So he's losing 2.
It's a tough... It's
Yep.
not an easy putt.
So guys, get ready to take your votes here.
I know.
Minimum 2. You can put 2 clubs in chat. This will make these last few holes kind of interesting. This is what we want. Gotta manufacture.
I know these
some...
6-footers, they don't look like they're hard on camera, but they are hard to make all of these. Where's the turn?
Oh.
Okay, that's 3 clubs out of the bag.
Oh, that's
Get your votes in,
That's a
guys.
blow.
Let Phil sort it out.
Yeah, this is gonna be tough.
Let Phil sort it all out. This is my payback to Phil, actually. All right, guys, 3 clubs. You pick. Next hole's a par 5.
The one club that doesn't count, Paulson, is putter. That's the one we don't. That's off the table. You heard him. Next hole's a par 5. All right, let's see. All right, driver's definitely one of them. I'm gonna do the best I can here, guys. So driver's 1.
Okay.
All right, let's see. 7. Yep, okay. I think 7's gonna be. Let's see, Dave said driver 4 iron, 9 iron. Rod said driver 3 wood. Andrea said 56 lob wedge 9. Driver 7 wedge from Cameron. And Rod said 7 2. We got Jedge. What's up, Jedge? He says driver 7 lob. Andrea said lob 2, so that puts lob down there. Yep, okay. I'm seeing that. So 7, I think we can call that. So driver 7.
Okay.
And it looks like probably the lob wedge. Cameron's just said wedge. I'll just put him down for lob wedge 2. And thank you, Karen, for coming in with those bombs. Yep. Love to see it. Yeah. Let's see. Karen said driver. She said driver 7 wedge or driver 7 lob. All right. Yeah. I don't think there's going to be any more votes that could possibly override that. So you're losing driver 7 iron lob wedge.
Okie dokie.
Well, Paulson said hybrid. Yeah. All right. Yep. We'll keep the show trucking along here, and we'll go with that. That'll be fun. So no driver, no 7 iron, no lob wedge.
All right, 3 wood. I'm gonna have to do 2 3 woods. 2 3 woods and like a lob, I think.
That looks.
Don't go too far. Don't go too far. Don't go too far. I think I'm in the bunker.
Dang. Yeah, I crushed it. I could literally tell. All right, let's look at hole 15. Last par 5 of the day. It's gonna be a challenging hole. You'll notice here as we get up to the green, really narrows in there. You got 2 sand traps guarding it. It'll be a tricky one. I like your strategy there, Paulson. It's good ideas.
Guys, if you haven't liked the stream, now is your time to like the stream. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button if you're not a subscriber. Bringing you wacky, wild golf content quite a few days a week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, thank you guys so much for coming along. Yeah, we got 18 likes already so far today. Thank you guys so much.
All right.
Really appreciate it.
Thank you, guys. Likes keep me moving.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. I like likes. All right, I'm pretty sure we're in this bunker. Yep. Well, my strategy's not changing though.
You're gonna 3-wood this?
Yep.
Wow. That's a brave choice.
Thank you. The strategy doesn't change.
Oh, I can't believe he hit that so well out of there. Jeez.
Might have been too well, actually. I could be up in some barranca now.
Damn.
We'll see. That ball was screaming out of there.
I don't think in my
I
whole...
picked it a little cleaner than I was hoping.
Yeah. Yeah, seriously, Dad King. Wow. I don't think I've ever hit a 3-wood out of a fairway bunker in my life. I don't have
pick it clean.
I don't have the tools or the talent.
I barely missed that lip though.
If anyone gets that movie reference, you're gonna first person to type in chat. What's that movie reference? You're gonna win one sleeve of scuffed up waterlogged Pro V1s, courtesy of McGolfin TV. Yeah. Cameron, he doesn't hit too much. Cameron says, not sure, but he's yet to see Lex hit his hybrid. Does he still have the wrapper on it? Yeah. It just sits in the bag there.
I brought it with me. I was thinking about hitting that there. But the hybrid has it has more of a propensity to dig. I didn't feel like I could pick it as clean as I could pick the 3-wood. The shaft in the 3-wood is just incredible.
Only time I'm gonna do it today, but that's what she said. Try not to start doing that. That's what she said. All right, let's see. Look at my show notes here. I do have one more thing to show you guys. I feel really bad for this lady. You guys, if you guys are on Twitter, you probably notice everyone jumped on this. This poor lady here, right? She was like in the lead for the LPGA tournament, and she hit this duff. And literally everyone on Twitter's got to, you know, screen cap it, and post it on Twitter. Like, don't make this poor lady feel bad about that. Come on now. You guys see that one? Like, she's got to go on her own Twitter and see herself duffing a chip for, like, the next 2 days, because it's everywhere. Right? We've all been there. That's right, Paulson. Oh, he got it in a perfect spot up here. Or basically perfect. For coming out of a bunker with a 3-wood. Yeah, I can tell you use that bounce well.
Huh?
I could see you using that bounce well.
Yeah. That one almost dunked. It was really close to dunking, and it rolled about 10 feet past. So I got about a 10-foot downhiller for birdie.
All right, not bad. He's on in 3, guys, on this par 5. With no driver.
I gotta
no 7-iron,
get
no
a club
lob
back
wedge.
here. Let's go get a club.
It's a good point, Dead King. Maybe she should have tried her 3-wood too. Yeah. Yeah, Rod says leading edge death. Yeah. Well, if you look closely at it, she hit behind it. And you can see, you got to really accelerate the hands through that much, right? You got to make sure you get through that ball like that. You can see she had the club face open too. Right. It looks like a lob wedge she had in her hand, so. You gotta commit to those. Gotta commit. And Lex, new viewer Dave, he had to step away for a sec. He said he'd be back, but he gave me a good poll question. And it occurs to me, I don't think I've ever noticed, but the poll question is, do you hover your driver off the ground during your setup?
I do.
On tee shots. Yeah, you do. Okay.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
That's a great poll question.
I need to start doing that. I noticed Bryson does it. I was watching Bryson some clips yesterday.
Everyone hovers.
Or you should.
No one grounds their driver.
Well, we got 14 votes. 57% said they don't hover it. So.
Really?
Yeah.
That explains why they hit down on it.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's why you guys suck.
If you hit down on it, you lose just so much, you know? Or I'll say this, I'll rephrase that. When I used to ground the club, I would hit down on it, and it was one of those things that one of those unlocks was teeing the ball really high and hovering and getting that ball as high as possible. Long tees, everyone should use long tees. That should be your poll question, is do you use like long tees? I was trying.
Yep.
Okay, that's a par.
All right. That is a great par, actually. It's up to you. I feel like we owe you a club back for that one.
Yeah, you owe me a club back.
I mean,
that's 2 pars.
Yeah, you've banked a lot of pars here.
I'm going to take back that lob wedge. No. Driver. I want driver. I'm taking back driver.
All right, guys, he says he's taking back the driver. It's going back to black, so he's just missing... Oops, what happened? Oh, here. This got messed up. That should say lob wedge. All right, so no lob wedge, no 7-iron. Taking this driver back for that par. Oops. All right. Let's see. We're here at hole 16. And you should check the battery and see if the other cam's good. Although this cam's doing good today, but just for the last 2 holes after we finish this hole. But this one's doing doing really good today.
Yeah, I'm
Oops, sorry, I cut you off there. I'm running the flyover. All right, guys, hole 16, par 3. It's not going to be 192. He's playing a little bit more forward tees. But he forgot his rangefinder today, so he's no rangefinder. So we have no idea what the distance is.
I'm just going to take an 8-iron and go for it.
Cool.
To the left. Okay, I got a chip. Nothing special.
Okay, well, it's not a bad spot to be.
No. Usual, I tried to put a little muscle into the ball and I yanked it left. I lift up and I yanked it left. You're not reminding me to stay down. I got to stay down on the ball.
Gotcha. I'll try to remember.
It's okay. You're my adversary today. You don't need to remind me. All right, no lob wedge, so I got to hit the sand wedge here.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I'm always rooting for the best golf possible. It's not my fault. It's the producer of the show's making us do this little challenge today. We got to do what they say.
Yeah. Yep, we got to do what the producers say.
Yep, I'd like to just see you eagle every single hole. How about that?
I'd like to see that too. We should make that video.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do you guys want to see me eagle every hole? You want a video like that? Maybe whatever's believable. All right, you got to carry the ridge. You got to carry the ridge. That's a lot. You got to flop it. You got to flop this. You can't do a normal chip. You got to flop this.
Yeah, this is tough.
Too much.
Yeah, that had a lot of challenge to it. I mean, it's really
yeah.
not,
I couldn't
not
do
that
a
bad.
normal chip
Yeah.
because I would have to land it on the down slope of this hill, and then it was just going to run away on me. If I came up short, it would hit this hill, and not make it anywhere. You want to give me a zoom? Make sure I'm positioned correctly.
Yeah, you look good.
Yeah, looks good. Okay,
Yep,
great.
looks great. Anyways, get ready to hit this shot, guys. Just a heads up. Tomorrow's stream, same course, this East course, full 18 at tentatively 12:40 p.m. So basically same bat time, same bat channel as today. Oh, I don't think he hit it hard enough. Oh my God, it went in the hole. Guys, it went in the freaking hole. He saved his freaking par.
Yes, I did, sir. Yes, I sure did. Ooh, that was a putt right there.
It's in the hole.
What a putt.
God, I got a little ring around the rosy and the whole thing. Yeah, guys.
Ring around the rosy.
All right, that's
Yeah, that was a fantastic play right there. Great putt, great save. Whew. I get to keep
yeah, you get
keep my club,
you get to keep your clubs.
and you guys might have taken driver, which would have been a mistake.
Well, yeah, no, they already. Oh yeah, no, you took the driver back. Correct.
I took it back.
Yes. Okay. All right. Let's see. Just the update. We're playing Battle of the Bogeys. Lex versus Chat. Every bogey, you guys get to vote and take away a club. He's playing good today. Pretty much kept most of his clubs for the day. He's missing a 7-iron and a lob wedge. The red ones are what's taken away. He's got everything else. So there you go. That's that. We're here at our penultimate hole. I like to say penultimate because it makes me sound smart, which is what dumb people do, such as myself. This hole's not dumb, though. It's got a weird angle to it, which kind of confuses you when you're looking at the tee box. Trust me, I've been there on this one. Looks easier on the flyover than in real life. Zoom back out here.
The wind is into me here, so I can't make it. What I was hoping was to drive up close to that green.
Looks like he pounded it perfectly straight.
Okay, that's in perfect position.
Yeah, he pounded it perfectly straight. Can you guys...
Pounded it perfect.
I can see the ball. I saw that one go off the club face pretty well. You guys able to see that pretty well? All right, guys. He's winning today. He's winning today.
I'm winning. I'm gonna win today. Get used to it.
That's fine. You know what? You deserve a win. You've been working hard.
Guys, Phil likes to see me get tortured out here and lose and be in agony over having to like play this game with 3 clubs, lose balls, and just be like, what the fuck are we doing out here? And throw one of my tantrums. That's what Phil loves. He doesn't like it when I play well. Like, it's good for the channel.
Yep. It's called Schadenfreude. People love to watch someone else, you know, in their misery.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, there's a new season of Black Mirror out there. If you guys haven't seen Black Mirror, watch it. And if you haven't seen the newest season, man, get out there, go watch that. Turn this off and go watch Black Mirror. That stuff, oh, I can't watch the episodes again. It messes with my mind. It's just so spooky. It's a good show. Phil, you haven't seen it, have you?
I've never watched, no, Black Mirror.
No, it's a Netflix show.
I don't think it would really interest me that much, to be honest.
No.
Yeah. And Dave says,
Fine.
Dave says he suffered enough in his 20 years of playing golf. He says it's nice to see someone else feel the pain. Ah, yep, exactly.
Yep. All right, we're gonna birdie. No more pain, no more suffering. I'm calling slicer and slicer.
He's just hitting these so freaking good lately. What is this?
That's not enough. I didn't stay down on it.
Yeah. Oh, shoot. I forgot. Oh, is that it in the wave front? Oh, wait. I'm trying to zoom to see where it landed there. Is it right on the front fringe?
It's on the left. No, it's on the left-hand side. It's probably pin high.
Oh, it is.
I probably have like...
Yeah. Okay.
It's pin high. I got like 15 feet of, you know, for birdie or something. I don't know. It's another chance. If we putt like we just did, we're going to sink it. We're still going to get our birdie. It's just a little harder now.
What's up, T? Good to see you. Good to see you, T. Welcome in.
What's up, T?
Yep. He says, like cool in the game. Get down on it.
That's right. I got to stay down to make the ball go up. And that, it produces more spin.
Yeah, help us out, T. You're a professional looper. We're trying to remind him to stay down on the ball. He has a tendency to look up because one of the things we do, because we can't do tracers, obviously, is he's got to watch the ball flight as much as possible to give us a verbal tracer so we have a sense of where the ball is going, but then that kind of messes up his swing. I'll take the better shot over the verbal shot tracer, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think we all will.
All right, they want to see one fall. They want to see it fall.
Good putt.
Yeah.
There's a 4.
Good par.
Thank you. What to do on the next hole? What to do here? I think it's 3-wood. We gotta play smart.
Oh, I got my math wrong somehow.
Get another par here.
Off a number. Okay. Final hole, guys. Let us go ahead and do our final commercial break of the day while he thinks about what he's doing on the 18th hole. Boom, 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 boom. What are we doing here? All right, final round of Fruit Wars. Oh, whoops. It helps if I don't press the wrong buttons. Let's try that one more time. Here at the National Strawberry Association, we've noticed recently that the fruit industry has gotten way too toxic. That's why we're staying above the fray. We won't talk trash about other fruits, and only simply say that strawberries are delightful and nutritious. To the rest of the fruit industry, we say this: stop. Stop the hate and the infighting, and let's get back to what matters most, delivering tasty, wholesome fruits to kitchen tables all over America. This message brought to you by the National Strawberry Association.
You may have seen this recent advertisement from the National Strawberry Association.
The United Banana Growers, the Florida Citrus Council, and the Apple Growers Association have heard the message.
We've decided to put aside our differences and team up to bring you this important message.
Fuck the National Strawberry Council.
You think you're so cool, but you're not. And your fruit sucks.
Strawberries look good, but they're always a letdown, bitter and flavorless.
So make sure to eat lots of bananas, apples, and oranges. And don't forget, strawberries. They're for losers.
All right, guys, we're back. Let's check out our final hole here. Hole number 18. Let's hope for it. Dave says eagle finish. I feel it. Today could be the day. He's driving it long and straight, which you kind of need. As you can see, you got a classic island green, just like you expect on a Florida golf course.
You're fine. I like your golf cart. Okay. Perfection.
Yeah, that looked pretty dang good.
Oh, it might actually make the rough.
Okay. Yeah, good catch, Dave. I've talked about that before. It is weird that it's an island green. They didn't put a single bunker out there. It doesn't look weird when you're on property. It looks really weird on the flyover though, like that. And especially where the backstory too is this course went through a complete renovation, all brand new greens and brand new fairways. All the grass is brand new. And it reopened like 4 months ago today. And the good news, if you guys haven't noticed, he's car path only. They don't want the carts on here so that the grass has the opportunity to do what it needs to do to be good. The cool thing is in a few days here, May 1st, they're lifting the restriction on the car path only. So we won't have to do car path only on this course. But yeah, on the flyover, there's no pins, right? We went and we did our flyovers literally the day we could go out there. And they hadn't even cut holes and made pins. So it also throws me off on some of these holes where you see the flyover and you kind of expect to see a flag out there and there's no flag. It makes it even look more like blank, if that makes sense.
I don't know my distance. I'm gonna grab a 9 and an 8.
Just use the force. Trust the force.
We stayed on the fairway. I was thinking about taking driver and trying to be like down there.
Nah, this is good.
This is good. It is good. Oh yeah, this is 9 iron. The lie's a little funky.
That looks right on target. It's the right distance.
Bounced a couple of feet past the hole.
All right, guys. Let's give himself a birdie chance. Good round today. Great golf. A lot of high-quality shots.
That was a really high-quality shot. I mean, it landed like a foot behind the pin, right on target. So the aiming of it was spectacular. Look at this mango tree here. That's a mango tree. It's covered in mangoes.
Ooh.
I don't think you can quite make it out, but just take my word for it.
Yeah, we can't tell. It is mango season. We have a tree in our backyard. We weren't 100% positive what it was, but I thought it was a mango, and then the flowers came out this spring, and I matched it up by looking at flowers on the Google, and it is a mango tree, but it's still too young to bear fruit, but I'm excited. I'm excited for my mango tree to start giving me free mangoes, because, like, they actually give you edible mangoes. It's, like, good. And real fast, Lex, if you want to... since Dave's new here, he said, always take the 80% 8 iron over a full 9 iron, but we file this under a swing your swing.
Phil, why don't I can do the quick cam swap here.
Oh, yeah? Well, I don't know. Okay.
It's 2 putts. What do you want me to do? It takes 2 seconds.
I don't know. It's up to you. Entirely up to you. You want to just switch it to make sure the data's good?
Yeah, yeah, because I'm gonna sync this. I'm gonna sync this putt. You know?
Yeah. You go right ahead.
Okay.
In fact, you know what we'll do? We got some new viewers today. It's an oldie but goodie. But while he's doing that, let's do one of Phil's 1-minute amateur tips.
Hey guys, welcome to Phil's 1-minute AM tips. You know, it's not often as an AM you get to play on a private course. So here's a little tip for you when you do. There'll be these little boxes here with goodies. You just come in here and just take what you need. It's totally fine. It's not bad etiquette. Rich guys like to show their generosity to you, so grab as much as you can. That's your 1-minute Phil's AM tip. Thanks.
Yeah, there you go, guys. A little tip for you from me to you. If you get invited to a private club, steal everything you can. It's all free. The members are paying for it.
Look at how much better that looks. It was worth.
Yeah, you're welcome, Iron Dog. But yeah, anyway, Dave, what I was going to say is we've decided for priority of swing or swing. Lex just always screws it up when he tries to do like half shots or like 3/4 shots, like club up. He always like yanks them left or doesn't hit a good strike. He's an aggressive swinger. I'm sure you've kind of noticed that. So it's just he does better to freaking go for it most times. It's kind of what we've learned over the last 3 months of live streaming. Get a good zoom here. He's feeling like he's gonna make this one to birdie this final hole.
This is challenging, but I really wanted to card another birdie today. The other day I carded 4 birdies. And what it was is it was just the putting, taking the time, really reading the greens. Get moving, get moving. In for a par.
Whoops, I was muted. All right, guys, great job. Great par to finish there. Good controlled putts. Didn't let the nerves get through and like blast it past or nothing crazy.
Great round.
Yeah, let me double.
Good stream, good show, guys. Thanks for playing along. I like being in competition. I really do, and I like being able to compete against you guys. I got to get that Chase guy on the show here, compete against him. Get some actual good competition. You know, I played really well when Keith was on. That's on. Feel free to go check out that. It's on record. It's in the archives. But that was a great show. Another great round.
Ah, there it is. All right, let me double check my math. All right, that evens out 3 over 9. Yeah, I got you down for a 79. That's good for missing clubs.
Great.
Yeah. Yeah, Cameron says, great round, Lex. Dave says, yeah, great round. Was fun to watch. Iron Dog says, nice card. Yeah, it's an open invitation, Dave.
Nice card. Yeah.
We kind of like a wholesome, positive version of what DOD King does. He's got his War of the Weasels, where he travels to keyboard warriors that chirp at him in his chats or whatever, and he goes and plays them at their course. We've had one so far. OG of the channel, Keith, was down here in Florida and came on to play with Lex for 2 days and was on stream a couple weeks ago. It was a really good one, so everyone really loved that. But yeah, the only caveat is you got to be willing to be on camera and you got to be willing to be entertaining. You got to be chatty when you're out there. It is still a entertainment product, but yeah, we'll host you. We won't pay for your lodging or anything like that.
Golf in Orlando,
but yeah.
Who else? PVC. All you Florida local guys. You know, Florida local guys. Come on down.
Yeah. Yep, for sure. Yeah, Dave says, if y'all want to head north of the border, I'm always willing to host. And unfortunately, Lex and I are barred from going into Canada. I can't talk about it.
Yeah, I'm not legally allowed into Canada anymore. There was a maple syrup incident.
Paulson says, can we stay at Lex's house? No, unfortunately.
No. You know, if I wasn't married and had kids, I would actually say yes. But the wife and kids would not. Actually, the kids would think it's a hoot. And the wife would be, you know, bringing this up in therapy, because she'd be like, he's bringing his golf guys from the internet into our home, right?
Yeah. I feel like that's justified. Bringing randos from the internet to go live at your house. Yeah, Iron Dog guy. He lives here at this course. Yep.
Yeah, so I'm over by like just, I don't know, one of these little common areas, and I'm just chilling in a common area right now, kind of off of the golf course. I've got a couple of hours before I pick up my kids. I don't know if I'm going to go practice. I should clean house. I think I got to go clean house and do that.
Yeah.
Cook dinner, get ready for my wife's arrival. Go pick up my kids, make sure everyone's ready to go for dinner time, 5 o'clock.
All right, cool.
That was a great round.
Yeah.
What was the best shot, Phil?
The par save on that last par 3. The putt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That putt.
Yep.
All right, guys, I'm going to do equipment review. We're going to do a quick segment of equipment review.
Oh, cool.
These are Eastside Golf shoes I bought. I've already had to glue them once. They're just about totally spent. I've glued them. All the natural glue is just gone. I don't recommend them.
Yeah, well, they don't have right. I'm guessing that's the right foot, right? I mean, where the toe comes
That's
up.
my right foot.
Yeah, you gotta have reinforcement in there. Otherwise, that's gonna happen. Yeah, you can't.
Yeah, and there's no reinforcement in there. These are made for guys just to look good, but not actually golf in.
Yeah. Hey, PJG,
so
what's up?
These shoes I don't recommend.
Okay. Yeah. All right, guys. There's your not sponsored, not recommending, not sponsored for the stream. Whatever you call them, East. Dave says FootJoy served him well for 20 years.
Eastside Golf is what it was.
Eastside Golf. All right, cool. All right.
Yep.
Well, we had a good round. Just to recap, we played Battle of the Bogeys. He did a good job of keeping a lot of clubs in the bag. He even upped the challenge level at the end there.
Yep.
But he ended up with almost everything in the bag except for a 7-iron and his lob wedge. So that's cool. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow about the same time. I think we're doing our bench, right? I think we should get our benchmark round, just pure stroke play golf.
Okay, we can do that. Yeah, sure. It's a nice open tee sheet, so
yeah,
I can play fast, play at my pace. Yeah, that sounds fine.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're playing good right now, so it'd be cool to see what you might score.
Benchmark.
Yep. Yeah, so guys, we do about half and half. We do like regular classic golf for about half the streams, and then some, like the challenge stay goofy golf. But we're doing once a week, just straight stroke play, kind of Lex's golf journey, kind of road to scratch. So we'll have some data about. I think this will be our 6th week doing it. So we'll be able to show you the prior 6 weeks worth of scores and where we're trending, all that sort of stuff. So that's that. We're off on Wednesdays like normal. We will be back for Thursday and Friday. Just heads up for some morning streams. Got a couple 18-hole morning streams coming up. So that's coming up there. Not sure what exactly we're going to do. Yeah.
Yeah, and I moved that one on Thursday already, Phil.
Okay, there you go. Yep. Dave's asking, Lex, how far from scratch are you?
My index is 4.7 currently.
Yep, there you go.
So either what that means, or you don't. If you have a GIN handicap, yourself and you follow your handicap, then you probably know. I was about a 10 at the start of the year. So if I drop 10 strokes, if I can make it to scratch by the end of the year, that would be CBS should be doing a story about me if I go from 10 to scratch while YouTubing the whole thing. That would be amazing. So I'm at a 5. We're halfway there. I'm at the halfway point. Just got to get tighter on a lot of stuff. No more blow up holes. What happened today? We had, what was the first blow up hole, Phil?
Hole 3 you doubled. Yeah, it was that one, and then the triple on the par 3, 14.
And that one was a little bit attributable to the rangefinder. So that one may not happen with a rangefinder. And then the other par 3 was just a really bad swing, bad play, everything about it. I was getting cocky, and so I had a blow up hole. So that was 3 strokes right there on that one hole. So I gotta, once I get that reined in a little bit, I think we're gonna be getting there pretty close.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's kind of the journey where we're at.
Yep. Yeah. Dave says you've not got far to go. After seeing your play today, you can see that happening before the summer ends. And you'd love to see it. D-Boy says he's gonna be getting putting his scores in to get a handicap this year that he hasn't done in years. He says he's gonna go play tomorrow. He's gonna go play with a couple of his friends twice in 1 week. Love to see it. Nice job, D-Boy.
Yep.
Cool.
Congrats on getting a handicap.
Yeah.
It's the first step in really becoming I think a better golfer is actually carrying a handicap and tracking every stroke and playing by the rules and comparing yourself to other people and tracking that, and then playing in tournaments is the next one. And you start playing in tournaments against people your same index there, and that gets to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, most definitely. All right, cool. Well, let's do our final little segment here. What we learned today, guys? Well, we learned that if you're playing really bad golf, this is from Shank, leave it 9 holes and go get Taco Bell and forget the rest of your round. We learned if you're on the LPGA, don't duff your chips. Otherwise, people will spread it all over the internet. So we learned that. We learned that Waco Neiman's a good player. And we learned that Max Flies, you can win tournaments with Max Flies. The 2 guys that won the Zurich Classic won that tournament using a Max Fly. Same ball Lex uses. Shout out Max Fly. Give us a sponsorship. Yes, and real fast, I think tomorrow we'll start taking picks. We do a fun little game of these major championships where you guys can try to predict who's going to win the 4 majors of the year. So I think I'll get that started for tomorrow's show. All right, that's what I got. Lex, you got anything you learned today?
No, guys. Thanks for coming along. Thanks for playing the game. I had a lot of fun. I enjoy this one, and I enjoy beating you at it. Better luck next time. We're gonna do this again. I think maybe we keep, if I'm playing good golf, we keep the stakes amped where I lose clubs over par. And if I shoot an 8, I'm gonna lose like 4 clubs.
Yeah.
That really, is going to help me rein in not hitting those big numbers too. So I think that's the next step on that show program. I really like the 3 club challenge. I think maybe we can do a 3 club challenge. That'll come up here again pretty quickly. Maybe one of those Thursday rounds will be a 3 club challenge.
Yeah, maybe we'll do that on one of those mornings, Thursday or Friday. Yeah. Let's plan for that. Yep. Oh, and thanks for reminding me, Cameron. Check out History That Doesn't Suck on Spotify. I'll check that out. Cool. All right, guys. I think that's our show.
That's the show. Thank you.
Oh, hey, gang. It's your old pal Shank. Thanks for watching McGolfin TV. Now hit your stinking ball.
All right. See you later, guys. That's the show. We'll see you tomorrow if you're around. Same course, tentatively 12:40 p.m. Eastern time. Gonna do some classic stroke play. Thank you guys for being here. Thanks for the subs. Thanks for the likes. Got up to 19 likes today. Appreciate you guys. And as I always say at the end of the show, if you have the time, if you have the money, and your mama, baby mama, don't mind, get out to the course this afternoon, guys, and practice some golf. Today, I'd like you to work on staying down on the ball through the swing like Lexi was working on today. Hit the range. Yeah, there you go. That's your tip. That's your goal for today. All right, thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Yep, I'm full of good ideas, D-boy.